was episode 34.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, I learned to stay strong. Concrete in the dirt I was raised on. Know how to put in work. Grinding all day, you know it's game on. My skin is thick, yes. Running, yeah, we stay alive. Ain't gotta look nowhere else. All of this greatness inside.
Man, oh man. Episode 34, part D with a top dog. I like it, Dave.
Yes.
Because it covers your muddy bulldogs,
Hey,
Miss
that'll work.
Angie's muddy bulldogs, and let the people know what we're setting the tone for. Because this is not about, ugly and get and got. This is about finding out how someone lives in a limelight. I'm sitting here with Miss Katherine Wills, the vice president of the Clay County Chamber in Florida. I love that. Thank you for coming back on.
You're so welcome.
So listen,
I adore you.
I adore you, and I adore the Clay County Chamber.
Thank you.
For those of y'all that don't know, you don't have a chamber like we do, okay? They do this like Finally Friday thing. I don't go to meet people. So I go because they have the really cool food. And that's how I started. And Miss Becky dragged me in there. Mm-hmm. And I was introduced to the president, who has been on here, John Cantrell, dynamic, powerful person. But he's the front guy. Always them front peoples. We love him. He's really good at it. He and I have talked privately about this.
He is good at it.
Really good at it.
Yeah.
But he can't do what he does without a motor behind him. And sometimes our motors have to deal with many things at one time. The one I want to start with is living life in the limelight. Okay, so I'll set the base for me.
The perimeter?
Yeah, whatever.
It's your word.
It's your word.
It's
I
your
like
word.
parameter.
You love that word.
It's perimeter.
Perimeter.
Did I say parameter or perimeter?
Perimeter.
Parameter. Dave?
Parameter.
Did I say that around?
Yeah, a lot.
Really?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I say parameter a lot?
Yeah,
A little bit.
a lot.
It's like Dale and Dale.
Oh, I think I mean perimeter.
Probably.
I don't think that you mean perimeter.
I do mean perimeter.
I think you mean perimeter.
Setting
You
the
wouldn't-
the
The perimeter.
Yeah, that's the
perimeter.
parameters.
Yeah. It could also be a perimeter.
Whoa. Okay, so that's a blind spot for me. I didn't know I said that.
It's like a boundary.
Yeah.
Both of those words.
Kind of different. If you're setting them, it's parameters. If it's set in stone, it's a perimeter.
Right. And if
Yeah,
I'm
that's
holding
good.
it,
That's right. Yeah.
wait, if
smart.
I'm holding it, I am walking the perimeter. See, perimeter to me is offensive.
Correct.
Parameter is scientific.
There you go.
I don't know if that's really true, but I like
Your
it.
theory's good.
If
there you go.
Trish was here, she could tell us.
I know.
We'll have her on soon. Miss Trish is going to be sitting down with us, and we'll make sure you come back on with her as well. It's going to be new for me because I have ideas and I have questions. So, anyways, first off is living in the limelight. Me, when I ran a large portion of Would You distributors that I did not own, never owned, had nothing to do with. No, I don't know the people anymore that own the business, and no, I don't talk to them. So, anyways, I hear it all the time.
Okay.
Are you the one that? No, it wasn't me. So it wasn't me. I wish I could play that song. I'll fade it in one day when we start editing these things. So I was in front of a lot of people like yourself that were financially sound, were intellectually sound, and they would open furniture stores. I would go in there. I would help them hire people, recruit, train, order their first orders, find their locations, all the Dave's chuckling. All the chaos that can go on with, life as a business person.
And then you go back a month later and everything was different.
Really?
Oh, well, processes, people, and myself included, people don't like processes and procedures.
They don't.
They don't. Because it's the parameter gets shrunk.
And you lose the control.
I heard myself,
But
people.
you lose the control. I mean,
Control is a big word for you.
it's a huge word.
Either giving it or having it. And that's not a bad, this isn't a bad
No,
thing.
I don't think it. I mean, it's
Because
100%.
I understand it 100%.
I know that about myself.
Yeah.
I'm self-aware.
Yeah, I'm not, but I was taught that.
Self-aware.
Yeah, I have people that look at me and go, bruh.
But that is what it's about. Policy and procedure, whatever you want to call it.
But it's being judged. I want to get into a little bit more of the, okay, you have people like you're in the limelight. You come in, you did last year, you did a wonderful job on the Christmas. You know, it's like setting up a podcast. People don't realize how much goes on behind the scenes. And then somebody comes in that maybe is a nice person, but that one night you hear a comment or a 2 or a 3 of, you know, I wish it was this, or why don't they do that? Or, you know, I would have loved it if you did. And you're going, do you realize, A, how much money it costs? B, that kind of world. Because mine was when I left and they would quit following policies and procedures. It didn't matter. When the sales went down, it was my fault. See, what you're saying doesn't work. And so there was no measurement that went on. And if you don't measure, nothing improves. So dealing, I'm about to run on that.
Okay.
I'm not going to. So we're going to back up on that.
Right.
Dealing in the limelight for you, because you are not only political, you can't, having to live your personal life while other people are watching, everywhere you go, they know who you are. You're in a really tight, a fun circle, good circle, but if you cut loose and have fun, I can cut loose and have fun and go home. Everybody else knows Katherine.
Yeah, if I cut loose,
That's what I want. That's
if
my
I cut
point.
loose, I have to go on a boat.
Yeah,
I mean, I have to
you have to get away,
I have to.
or go out of town and spend a weekend with the girlfriends, and but you have that
The
circle.
last time that I cut loose,
And I'm not just talking about drinking. I just mean
I know,
being
but
goofy and being you.
But I mean,
and-
well, yeah, for sure. I mean, that's why I go to the beach
yeah,
a lot. Like,
you can blend in.
well, no, I mean, I don't know, maybe. But
I've seen you with your hat and your son. I mean, yeah, you look like every other cute young lady on the beach, right, Dave?
I can see it.
yeah, so no, but that is, I do. I go, and I have a friend who
Yeah.
gracious. Yeah, so yes, I can't have.
But what
much
do you
of
do?
a-
Okay, stop for a second. We're gonna do a little micro talk.
All right.
What the hell
do
do
you
you
do?
do on the beach
Sleep and swim.
in the heat?
Oh my god, and eat
Oh,
public.
I love sleeping on the beach.
Me
Okay,
too. Oh my
I
God,
can't-
I have the best.
Really, Dave?
I have the best. Do you not have the best sleep?
Okay, now hang on a second. I want to clarify. So my mother,
You get. It's a whole thing. You walk. First, you find the perfect spot.
Then you walk along the edge of the water up and down the coast.
I don't do any of that nonsense. And then I go. Literally, the first thing I do is go right in the ocean.
okay, I like that.
I mean,
you
it's-
got me on that.
As far out as I can go.
Okay, I would do that.
See, I don't.
Oh,
Well, he's a Jersey boy, so
Well, we had the shores up there. We used to all the time too, but
sharks
I'm
and everything.
I'm not big on not knowing what's around me in the ocean.
So if you've never been in a helicopter over the ocean, you have no idea how many sharks are swimming around.
Yeah, oh
you.
yeah.
People don't realize it.
it is where they live.
It is where they live.
It is where they live.
Yeah.
Along
Yeah.
with jellyfish and
Yeah.
crab and
I remember one late
bunch of
night.
other crap you can. Yeah.
Absolutely. I remember one late night. My brother and I had been drinking quite a bit. We were not driving, so we were at the beach and we were doing an all night fishing trip. So
Yeah.
we had been we
good.
yeah, they're fun.
They're so fun.
And we had everything set up, and we would be able to sleep out there. It wasn't going to rain or anything. We were having a good time. And we'd go through the shallows, and then it goes into that little deep dip, and then you come back into the shallows again. Because I don't have all that fancy
Right.
motor thing that takes. This was a long time ago. We'd zip our lines out there, and then we'd walk it back in, and we were catching baby hammerheads like nothing.
Because you got the line into the channel.
Yeah, man, having a blast. And I mean, about a fifth in, I'm like, "Hey, Bart." He's like, "Yeah." I said, "If there's babies in here, don't you think Mama's around here somewhere?" And
Yep.
I for the rest of the night, I watched Bart go down and in, and I just cast as far as I could, and I just enjoyed the night with him. But I wasn't going back in again.
No.
I used to surf a lot. Now I was never a dynamic surfer. I mean, I could. It was Jacksonville waves.
Right.
I could surf, but I've had a few little dark run-ins and underneath views and just what I thought, and I can't do it anymore.
Nope.
It just
I never think about it.
It's the same
don't-
thing with anything in life. If you're the one that's gonna get bit, you're in the wrong place at the wrong
It's
time.
not-
I never think about it. I mean, I don't either.
I didn't used to
never
either.
think about it. I don't think about it now. I mean,
Fort
I never
Fort
think
Clinch.
about it.
Okay, we're gonna go back. See, if Trish was here, I would put up my feet and lay my head back, and I would begin to talk. Because I'm gonna tell you why I think about it.
Okay, yeah.
Because Fort Clinch, right? This is Brett. This is my life. Okay. Everybody goes, "Oh yeah, you're just talking, Brett. You just want to be special." Dave, you walked with me 18 years now. I never thought about it, but you can validate this crazy. It would never. He's not. He's just bullshitting. So Bart and I are walking in shin deep water after fishing at Fort Clinch. Rods over our line. We're kids walking, and all of a sudden these stingrays come popping up out of water literally right by us, and then they're lying. I freaked me out.
But nothing happened to you.
No, but it scared. I was a kid. I was
Right.
like 12. It scared the snot out of me, man.
Yep.
When my parents separated the first time, my dad's always had a boat,
Yeah,
big boat, and big, deep,
yeah.
offshore fishing.
Deep sea fishing.
Yeah. So in Hatteras,
Yeah.
So anyhow, he caught a hammerhead, a big one, not a baby one. And their skin, all shark skin.
Oh, yeah.
But anyhow, it landed him in the hospital.
It's like sandpaper.
Well, and it has some neurotoxins
Right.
in it. So it
Wait. Okay, hang on. Teach me. Because I
don't know,
touched shark.
I don't know that much about it, but
Well, we'll look into it. Neurotoxins.
yeah,
and it can make you
their
sick?
skin. Well, my dad landed in the hospital in ICU. So here you are, my parents are separated, and we would go see him.
Just from touching the shark.
Well, yeah.
Wow. The
that's
bacteria
how
and
I
everything.
yes, and
Yeah.
you're 150 miles
Yep.
off. So, anyhow, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was all tubed up. So you would think that I would have a healthy fear, but my favorite, we used to vacation every year at Hatteras, and that's where the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf Current, they come together. The ocean sounds like nothing I've ever heard there. It has this, I don't know how to explain it, and it's incredible.
Okay, so hang on. I'm going to help you explain it.
Uh-huh.
All right. So is there a collision of water? Like where
Yeah,
the
and
two
it's- and
different
it's
currents
incredibly
hit?
violent.
Right. And so
You
that
can't-
is
yeah,
it
and
that
you
one
can't- and
spot?
There's this magic spot
Yep.
there called Oregon Inlet.
Wait, Oregon and
Oregon Inlet in North Carolina.
yeah.
So you can catch really big game sailfish.
Ooh.
They shark fish. They're right off the inlet too.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name, but they're the
North Carolina, Dave.
triangle. But you can
Yeah.
watch. They pull a decent size.
Yeah.
So, but Hurricane Caesar had gone through. So we're vacationing, and I found this tiny little starfish, just the size of my hand, and I said, I just want to keep him. And my dad was like, that's fine while we're here for the week. So we put him in like this pot.
Because people don't realize they crawl and they, yeah.
So my dad, good sport, finds this, I don't know.
Bowl.
Yeah, it wasn't a bowl. It was like what you boil spaghetti noodles in, big pot, stainless steel pot. And I got to keep him by my bed in this little pot. I'd get him salt water every morning,
He was beige, beige and white.
No, he was orange. He was beautiful. And I named him Caesar after the hurricane. I invented this whole story. He got separated from his starfish family.
Caesar the starfish.
Yeah, Caesar.
It's pretty.
We're going to write a book.
Oh.
Look
so,
it up, Brett. That's pretty.
What is it?
Okay, hang on. Folks, I'm going to turn around.
Yeah,
Wow.
Oregon Inlet.
Yeah.
Incredible. Now find Oakirk Island.
Oakirk.
Oakirk Island.
Spell that, please.
I don't know how you spell it. I just
Okay.
know you go there.
Oak-
Just type it in. Siri will correct you.
That's right.
You take a ferry. Anyhow, so
How do you say it?
Still in North Carolina?
it's still in North Carolina.
How come I don't
It's
know
in a
that?
barrier island.
Okay, see, I'm redneck from the hills. We didn't get out
I
to
love
the
the
beach
hills
much.
too. But so anyhow, my dad. This is the last day of vacation. My dad's
Yeah.
like, Katherine, you gotta go. You gotta go. Let Caesar go. And so, I take him out, and I didn't just want to drop him like right at the shore. I wanted, wanted him to. I did. I almost drowned. I carried this big bucket. And
Right
that's
there at the
fir-
collision?
Yeah, it's right where they come together. It was the first time. Because, you don't think about the ocean. It's just this beautiful thing. You get to swim in. Yeah, it was the first time. And my dad stood watching.
Well,
I can
he didn't
remem-
know, did he?
I don't know what he knew.
Yeah. Well, okay, so because
But
I
I
don't think what people
clear-
realize is it'll take you under.
Well,
Right
the
there.
Gulf Current and the Atlantic Ocean, they literally
Collide.
there.
It's a collision.
It makes,
Oh,
it is almost this percussion sound.
ooh, I like
It's-
that.
it's
That's a visual
not
word.
Like, they collide there, and it's
Yeah.
warm and cold. It's all the things, all at one time. You really don't swim there. You don't go, the beach is different there than
Right.
what we're used to here.
Right.
Surely been
Right.
But
Yeah.
yeah. And I can remember saying, I can't let the bowl go because Caesar wasn't there, but I also couldn't touch. I mean,
'Cause
I
you
can
were trying to
remember,
get him
I
out.
can remember what bathing suit. I can remember all of it.
Isn't that interesting?
We used to stay in an old lifeguard station called the Durant Station. And so we would stay in the big, the big lifeguard. And there were, we did it I have very incredible memories.
So, did you fish as well there with Dad?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so but y'all went out fishing in boats.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
You had to do some surf fishing. But did y'all fish
my
near
dad-
that? I mean, did you?
you would go out.
You'd go out in there.
Yeah. And you didn't go out. Well, you would go out kind of close to.
That's not. What's the movie? That's not the Bering. Not Bering
This
Strait.
Perfect Storm.
No,
Yeah.
that happened up north.
That's
Yeah, that
up
was
in
up north.
Connecticut.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Back up. Okay.
So
Because my dad goes out there and fishes with his brothers every year. They do a brother reunion out on the shores of North Carolina and
In the Outer Banks.
Outer
area.
Banks. That's
Outer Banks, beautiful.
Yeah.
There's a really
But
great.
that collision is not. My geography sucks. I'm from North Carolina.
it
Make
makes-
fun of me. I
but
don't care.
It does. Where the Gulf currents and the Atlantic Ocean come together. Yeah, it makes a sound. I don't know how to explain
Can you
it.
sleep with it? I mean, is it like a?
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a
Yeah, and there's always an onshore breeze, always. And the waves,
onshore.
the waves typically run in a five pattern. Like here they run in a 3,
Right.
but they typically run in a 5.
Okay.
It's incredible.
So now that I got your gab going and we've gotten loosened up a little bit, I'm gonna back up. Living in the limelight. So there's great parts to it. You know a lot of people. You meet a lot of great people. You get paid to do this.
I mean, a lot of assholes.
That's that. So the balance of and dealing with that, because I don't think it's just I think you are just a master at it because you have to deal with it so often in the political and the social side of your business. But you can help a lot of people, females included, that where a man, you walk up and you shake his hands and you look at him and you know he doesn't respect me the way he respected when he shook Brett's hand. Brett came up, hey man, and then he comes up, shakes your hand, and all of a sudden, does that happen a lot?
Sure,
I don't get to ask this question a lot.
Sure, that's happened.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so you don't address it, or do you? I mean, you don't. You do it through action, right? Through just living.
Yeah, I think that's. What do you mean by that? Just living?
I don't know. I'm trying to open up a door for you to see, because I don't want to give it words, and so I'm really careful not to give too many. So I give odd
What's
ones.
the word that you're searching
I want to
for?
know how you deal with people that don't respect the position you're in and don't realize exactly what you do.
When you say the position I'm in, you mean the job title I have?
Yeah.
Is that what you're?
Yeah, the role you fill within Clay County Chamber, and what I know you to be the engine behind, like a John Cantrell and the Clay County Chamber. Yes, there's other great people, but you have a lot to do with assimilating them, keeping them together. When you see frictions, I mean, I don't know your whole job, so I'm sort of asking. I mean, is this things that you deal with, where you
Today.
okay?
Today. I mean, on the way here.
Okay.
Today.
So it's nonstop, basically, in your life.
It can be.
Okay, so when you walk into those friction moments, and that man's sitting there, and
I'm famous. I think, and chamber members will quote this. If Trish was here, she would say, "Oh yeah, you know what Katherine does." And I learned this in Bible study. It's called practice the pause.
ooh,
Practice the pause.
Yeah.
Not everything, and that's kind of what the conversation today was. I also process.
I'm gonna move this away so your hands can move. No,
Thanks.
watch.
Yeah, I'm a hand talker.
No, watch.
I appreciate it.
And then this thing can actually.
Yeah, you fix it how you want it.
And then watch. Then it'll turn right to you. Watch it. Now you got plenty of room. It'll hear you fine.
Okay, great. So, yeah, I am a hand talker.
Yeah, I know. You're good.
Hard.
You're good.
Yeah.
So-
I
so
process
the pause.
things. Yeah. So we talked a little bit offline about this. You and I did.
Yeah. So I mean, but
And I can get in my head.
right. So how long does the pause wait? How long do I have to pause?
It depends. I mean,
How long do I have to pause?
I think that practice the pause is good for everything, though.
I agree, but I'm not good at it always.
No, I don't.
Dave.
I don't want to make a generalized statement, but
Yeah.
I do think it's a female thing.
Okay, I don't disagree with that.
I really, because men are creatures of action. You all are designed
Yeah,
to
hunter-gatherers.
problem solve, all the things. You don't want to, and you're told it's not good to have feelings.
Okay, but that guy's not listening to you in the friction moment of what you deal with in your business right now.
No, that's right.
And so how do you? So you're pausing, but yet,
Asking
hang
me,
on.
You're asking
I'm
me
setting
if
up.
I'm aware when that
No,
is
no, no. I
happening.
know you're aware of it.
Yeah, I'm
There's
aware
no
of it.
doubt. No. There's no. This isn't a question of aware. It's a question of how do you address it, because the situation isn't going to pause because the other people aren't practicing pause. Would I be usually when you're in emotional moments? There's not many people that practice pause. They're like, well, he said, well, she said, and everybody's calling everybody, and everybody's and the chamber's calling everybody, and that's why my number's not out there. I love y'all, but I mean, I have enough people calling me, and because they don't want. I'll be honest with you. For me, I'll sort of flip it. For me, they don't.
Sometimes I'll follow John's lead. I mean,
Okay, but that's wisdom, and so
I will follow John's lead on it. And
once you know his path,
do I always agree with John? No, he's a little bit more passive than I am about things.
yeah.
And that's not a bad thing.
No. We're gonna circle back around to that. You don't have to.
I know, but I respect that.
Yeah.
I learn sometimes.
I do as well. People that, but even the pause thing, people that pause, and that's why Trish is interesting to me because of her line of work. Having a husband, Matt. What's up, Matt? So I would love to have them on.
Oh, they would love
I
that.
want power couples on here so that people get to see, and maybe that's the three of y'all, the two of them, and anything that can be
they're
done.
The couple, yeah.
Well, I know, but I just, I see more of encouragement for people.
When we were going through all that nonsense. That's the right word for it.
Yeah.
100%. I'm going to label it that.
Yeah.
Kind of what it was. A bunch of ego.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what I want to know.
A bunch of hurt ego.
Right.
I opened my mouth.
Right.
I had a bad night.
But you spoke the truth to
no,
you.
No, not me. I didn't.
Okay,
I
gotcha.
was just in the wrong place, wrong time. If I had a crystal ball, I probably wouldn't have participated in any of that public meeting. But I really went for the cocktails. That's the God's honest truth. I legit thought we were going to go. There'd be a proclamation. Then we'd all pop over to Corks and Barrels and have a cocktail. And I'd be home by 7. I went from being like WTF.
Yeah.
There was a WTF moment, a couple of them.
Yeah.
To, holy shit, I am really pissed off.
Yeah.
And
so you paused. But and that's what Angie. That's why I like looking, because sometimes you don't have to see it. You have great eyes though. But
I do. Thank
you. Angie said, but there's also a time that the pause time depends.
That's right. Angie is right.
Yeah, she said the pause time depends. She's a boss as well.
She's 100% right.
So that's what I'm trying to get to, is that moment of collision where the pause time.
You have to. There's a strategy to that.
Right.
You've got to. What's your next move?
Right.
You can't fly by the seat of your
Right.
pants.
So how do you set up that?
It just depends.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not a one size
I agree.
fits all. This is what I'm going to do.
The personality, the person you're dealing with depends.
And the current situation. So today, because I'm to the point where I'm pissed.
But you process it. I guess what I'm trying to get to.
I do process it.
You process this very fast. Is my point. I think so fast that you don't know how much you process. Meaning, and then I'm gonna get back to you're at a piss point.
Yeah.
Whatever this is going on that you're about to share, you process. You know, first off, it would be better if I do it in a more political, socially acceptable material. All of a sudden, you hit a wall, and they're.
Well, I want to be clear. I'm not an elected official. Obviously,
No, I'm ignorant to it, so please speak.
I am not an elected official.
Right.
I'm a paid employee. I'm not a politician. I'm like the two of you. I'm a constituent. And I should remind everybody.
I think it's a great time to do it.
Well, I will. That I pay taxes just like everybody else. I have a job with a title.
Can I flag off while you do this?
You could, because mentally I am.
Okay, go ahead.
So, I have every right
Speak.
as
Speak.
a constituent to have an opinion.
Speak.
Period.
Boom.
When it comes to things.
Have you ever heard this? Ego edging God out.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. It was like a wow moment for me.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's yes. So now let's bring it circle.
Yeah. So
Full
you're
circles.
ticked.
I'm not ticked. I mean, today I walked in here on the phone.
Yeah.
Putting crap out. I think
Can you set that aside? Are you able to compartmentalize?
ego?
No. You came in walking in on a phone, dealing with
A
an
little
issue.
bit. I mean, and yeah,
And
a little bit.
It's hard, isn't it?
Well, I mean, this is my friend who,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and I needed to have the conversation with her.
Yep.
And so
Yeah.
but it's about business stuff.
Yeah.
You know, anyhow.
Being able to separate
But
personal and business.
let's go back because I think that's interesting what you said. Ego, edging God out.
Yeah.
You know, today I should pull it up because I don't want to quote anything incorrect. Oh,
I
look,
do all the
Trisha,
time.
I know you're kicking ass right now. Can't wait to watch. There's a long line at the care spot. Bless your heart. I know, Trisha. Bless your heart, babe. What a week everyone's had.
There's been a lot of sickness going out. Wash your hands, people.
And get sleep. Get sleep.
Yeah. Get sleep.
And wash your hands. So I read this today, and I thought this was brilliant. I never had this thought, but
That's my point, Trina.
What is her point?
She says it depends. That's what I'm trying to get to. Also, it depends on the mentality of the other person.
That's exactly.
Okay, that's
100%.
Thank you. Because
It's knowing
I wasn't saying it right.
Yeah, but it's 100%. She's 100% right. It's knowing.
That's
your
why I hang out with them.
It's knowing your audience. That's in showbiz. That's what we would always say. Know your audience.
There. So you realize who your audience is.
That's right.
Okay. So
I don't like to talk about like right now. You're the audience. You
Right.
and Dave are the.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I don't really think about the other people that
Yeah,
watch.
y'all are the. So, yeah.
But you have to be exposed to a certain degree in your line of work.
Mm-hmm.
And there, like you said, there are certain things with your bosses that you may not agree with, but you're paid to follow through and make sure things get done.
Sure.
So you have to be able to compartmentalize your personal and your business.
Yeah.
I know many adults that can't do that. So I'm asking,
And
where'd
it's
you learn
hard.
it? How'd you learn it? How early did you know you had it?
I don't think there's a switch that goes on and you go, oh, I possess this. Am I more cautious when I'm letting loose in Clay County? A whole 100%.
Yeah.
I'm also really smart about who I hang out with.
Yeah. Your circle is small.
Super small.
Yeah.
Can count them and not use all the fingers.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah. So I more than likely, it's funny, I joke about this. I don't actually ever think I could date. And
Right. Right. That makes sense.
I don't.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That makes it difficult. That's the personal side. That makes it difficult.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
So what we need to do is find you a St. John's guy. I'm on it.
Oh, Lord. I mean,
I'm a matchmaker. Aren't I, Dave?
Sure.
See?
sure.
Aren't I?
No, but I mean, going back to talking, keeping
Edging
it
God
strictly
out. And
profess-
yeah.
Yeah. It's
Trina's-
all about, yes, thank you. All about
Who it
knowing that
is.
audience.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not going to have
I'm still not getting the answer, so I'm gonna stop. So I'm talking about who your audience is. You're
Okay.
standing in front of him. There is no level, and I'm not looking for a specific answer. I'm saying emotionally.
It's not a one-size-fits-all
Right.
answer
When do you know
this.
to put? I mean, how do you intellectually and emotionally know when to push and when to back up, when to get behind John and when to get ahead? And there may not be an exact
it's not
answer.
a one-size-fits-all.
But you do it so well. So look.
It's just about reading people.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it's about reading the room and
So-
when's the appropriate time.
Right.
You don't always need to.
There's an impulse in you that knows when to move.
There's the
That's what I'm
practice
getting
the
to.
pause. That's what I. Yeah.
Okay.
So full circle. I mean, that practice the pause is important.
But you're so good at when to step in and when to back up. And I may be digging too deep because Dave, because it's really interesting to me about knowing when to get ahead of John, the president of the chamber,
Right.
when to get behind. The ebb and flow is not easy.
It's about trust. John and I have tremendous amount of trust. He said the sweetest thing the other day. We were at a pop-up lunch. It was kind of corny, but it was so sweet. And I gave him a big hug when we got back to the office. So I'll let John introduce, when you go around, it's the
Right.
networking. So everybody's saying their elevator pitch and their
Right.
cute little names.
Right.
It was a good little group. And so John, I just looked at him and said, do you want to introduce, you know? And he goes, well, this is Katherine. She's our vice president. She's also my very best friend. And everybody at the table went, aw. And I didn't know if because John, you know, he's crazy. He says things and you're just like,
Yes.
So when we got back, I was like, I don't know if you really meant that. But that was,
I think we do.
that was sweet, John. And he's like, you are my bud.
I mean, like Becky.
We're buddies. Yeah.
I mean, I sit back there with Becky and people think we're married. You know,
people don't think John and I are
no,
married.
well, I understand that.
I mean,
but I mean, you're in the public field. I mean, we hang out, we chuckle, and we click so well.
Yeah, yeah.
And I love the laughter and the banter that we have.
Yeah.
And I have that with John. I have that with you, and y'all
John
come
and,
in.
Yeah, John and I, you know, our office, there's a door in between. And so I've introduced John to some rap music. But John will just pop throughout the day. He's obsessed with TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's obsessed with it.
What up, John? I know you're
if-
watching.
So if John ever puts the camera in your face or, you know, says, hey, walk towards me or do a funny dance move, don't do it because he'll make you into a TikTok video. There's so many crazy TikTok. I mean, he loves it. His TikTok is Mr. President. So you could all follow him.
Listen, y'all go follow Mr. President.
He'll have millions.
Becky's on her now. She says John is awesome.
John is awesome. Becky is right. Hi, Becky. But he'll pop in and he'll be like, oh, I got to show you this. And so, then he'll just laugh. You know, he'll laugh at himself.
Okay, let's talk about John for a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, since I'm not going to get it out of you.
I don't exactly maybe know what you're asking.
Yes, you
me.
do. Hang on a second. But your subconscious isn't wanting to put it out there. I think you just do it. You've done it so long. You're so good at it. You don't even know.
It's just who I am.
It's ingrained in you.
That's right.
But
it's just who I am.
yeah, and
I'm not aware that I'm doing this.
That's my point. And I can tell by the questions I'm asked because I know I've
just
watched you
not
move
aware.
in a room. I watched you at last Christmas. I watched you move, and I'm telling you, you touched everybody around there and
That's
got it.
important. You're taking time out of your day when you could be making money. Let's be honest. To come have Christmas, you know.
But no, it was July 4th. It was a firework. No, it was Christmas.
Yeah.
Because you did the decorations and everything.
I did.
Okay, I wasn't over there mingling. I was eating all the little shot.
The little dessert
The
shots.
dessert shots. They had like 6 of them.
A chamber member made those.
Yeah, she's in here.
No.
She has, yes.
Heidi Barfield.
Yeah.
Event Divas.
Yeah, she has pecans, whatever you want to say.
They're the
in
best.
here.
Go get us some.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're
Yeah.
amazing.
They
She
are
also,
good.
have you had her bugles with the chop?
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
in
even
here.
like bugles.
Yeah,
but-
no,
Yeah.
they're good.
And
they're
she
good.
makes an orange juice cake.
You're making
that
me hungry.
If I ever get married, I'm having that.
That's good. We also have a French lady in here that cooks. I mean, she's like Miss Becky gave us to her.
What's
It's
Becky's
second
name?
nature.
Yeah.
No, I mean, these are a lot of ladies in here too going at second nature. I mean, a lot of them are business women.
It is. They're right. They're right.
It is. I mean, I have it, so I
Yeah,
understand
they're
it.
right.
But if you're going to teach it to somebody, is
I
what
don't know how you teach that. I don't know. I think people.
Okay, I have a little idea.
Okay, I'm ready.
First, I believe you're a highly active listener. Would you disagree with that? Meaning, not just you don't just listen, you actively listen.
I do actively.
Right. I mean, body language, and I mean, 94% of all communication is nonverbal.
That's right.
Okay, so
That's right.
so body language and a word and then dissecting it in the situation I'm in within the perimeter, whatever, tells me a lot. So I see you do that very fast. So if I'm an active
You do that. You're an active
Yeah.
listener.
absolutely
Yeah.
trauma based.
Well, I don't have trauma.
Mine was trauma based.
Mine's not.
I don't know that mine's trauma based.
I don't
I'm
know.
figuring it out.
Okay.
I think it has, and what I mean by trauma based is me and my perception as a child. I'm not saying there was trauma necessarily. I've never gone there. What I'm saying is the perception of me as a child, however warped my perception was, there was trauma in my life, and there were times that there was trauma, but some of it
how
was
do you
self.
let me ask you that.
Yeah.
Let me ask a question.
I'll answer it.
I know. How do you define trauma? Because what
Trauma as a child.
yeah, I mean childhood
Trauma for me as a child is where I have no control over the outcome, and the outcome is gonna impact me in a negative manner.
Okay.
And that's pretty broad because
Yeah.
I want to keep it broad
Yeah,
because I think
yeah.
trauma comes in so many different
Well, I
forms.
asked this because the other day.
You disagree?
Someone did.
No,
say
no.
this?
I'm asking.
No, I mean, I ask it because someone said a lot of people say, "Oh, I had trauma. I'm trauma," and they didn't really, and then started to define things that, and it's
Sexual abuse, and that's why I'm careful.
yeah.
Or have been, and I'm getting a little bolder with the word because I can define it, because I'm not talking about sexual abuse or anything of that nature.
Verbal, anything that destroys your esteem, I would assume, or makes you not feel secure.
Not secure. I like the word secure.
Let me tell you this. So the other night, we were at an impromptu kind of chamber get together.
Yeah.
And in fact, it wasn't actually a chamber get together. Just a group of us, we went out, we got some cocktails. And I walked in on a conversation between a male chamber member and female chamber member. And they were talking about their mothers, which is something I want to go on record. If my mom had have been with us at Saloon 17, that's where we were at Heartburn. That's where we were. I have this.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much. My mom would have loved on these people. I mean, I had a phenomenal mother. I really did. So I couldn't relate to what they were saying.
Yeah.
And one was talking about how his mom, bless her heart, she's 80-something years old, and she still carries on like she's 19. And I know some of his backstory. Would take him up to Roadhouse. She'd pick up men at the bar, leave him, give him some cash, and he'd play pool or shoot darts. He was 13. Like, my ex's family owns the Roadhouse. It's great to go for soup when Miss Karen was making soup, but we didn't hang out there and own it at night.
Yeah.
We just didn't. It's not a bad place.
That's
definitely not where a 13-year-old
should be at that time of
child,
night.
And so the other chamber member, I'm not really sure. Her mom, just not a good mom. I mean, she called her mom a POS.
Yeah.
I've never heard a female ever describe their mother that way.
Yeah.
So it was very interesting. And it's, you could tell, and she teared up.
Yeah.
I mean, she teared up while there's a deep wound there is the point I'm maybe not articulating.
No, you are articulating.
And, the gentleman got pretty animated, and he goes, the court system, they fuck everything up because it's designed to benefit the woman. And he's not wrong. I mean, in his case, and he goes, my mom really had no business having me. My dad is who. Now, it's funny. I look at him. I think he dates people and has potentially married folks that are just very much like his mom. So, I mean, I don't know,
I think a lot of us pick attributes.
I think he's currently dating somebody because a woman who, his mom sounds, and I don't know her, she's probably a nice lady, just maybe not a good mom. I don't really want to talk about somebody's mom, but I'm getting ready to. Her child's remarkable. He's a successful business owner. He's smart.
Yeah.
I think he's big time fun.
Yeah.
He's one of the most real people I know. But the thing of it is, he holds himself back because often I don't feel like he's secure enough to
Oh no! To be with the right.
And I will say this, and I haven't said this to him, so if he watches this, he'll know. Maybe I was in awe of him the other night. That's the appropriate word. I actually called Trish on the way home, because normally, and he likes to be the center of attention. But let's be honest, he's big time fun. All the things I just said.
Right.
I always say to him, "You're my favorite adventure," because I don't ever know what you don't ever know what fun you're gonna have. I mean, he's just genuinely a fun guy. But he didn't really know anybody that was there, and these are all people. And it was magic to watch him connect with different folks, and I don't even know if he was aware of it, but I was high-fiving God. Because it was magic to just watch him, then connect and go, holy shit, I have a room at this. I belong at this table.
What do you think was the greatest skill that helps him connect?
Well, he'll tell you he can sell anything. He's a great salesperson.
Right.
So he can talk. I'm sure that's what it is. He makes my Fitbit shake sometimes. I'll have to say to him, I need you to calm down. And Because he will. He gets so excited, you know.
He gets amped.
But he's not.
It's passion.
It's not. It's not.
It's not
just
passion.
crazy energy. And you have to bring it. And he's a visionary business owner, visionary leader. His brain is constantly in motion, which I think is.
I want to talk to him.
Oh, I can arrange that.
I want to talk to him.
You would adore him. I adore him.
Yeah, I want to talk to him because, I hear a lot of similarities.
I adore him. He's a great guy. But yeah,
That would be interesting.
You know, and we've had some really. I appreciate him because when you're just chit chatting,
Right.
he can be real.
Right.
You know, and I find that so refreshing, particularly in a man CEO. And his is a feast or famine business.
Yeah.
So a man CEO, but he's always looking at the next thing.
Yeah.
You know, he's always on. So great guy. I'll arrange. I'll
I would. I'd love that.
You don't wear your Fitbit.
Oh no, I don't ever. This is a real watch.
I mean, I remember the first time that he got super amped, and I was like, "Why is my Fitbit vibrating?" You know,
because he got your heart. That's a heart rate thing.
Like made
I don't wear 'em.
my heart rate popped up, and I was just standing at finally, and it repeated a couple times, and then like, holy cow, he just.
It's an energy thing.
He has incredible energy.
It's an energy. I mean, if these Hertz things really are true, I think some people's voices.
And I don't want to assign anything to either one of them. I walked in on a conversation.
No, this is your perception.
Yeah, and so
it's your truth.
That's what.
Which takes me somewhere.
All right.
Is your truth good? Not yours. Is all of us having our own truths?
No, there's no such thing. I hate that when people say my truth.
Yeah.
The truth is the damn truth.
But isn't that part of empowerment? Because you and I talked about that on the last episode. So this is
okay. So if we're gonna attribute it to that word.
No, I'm asking. I don't know.
I know, but you're asking.
Yeah.
And so I'm attributing.
Okay.
Okay. And based on our offline conversation, which I thought was, I mean, I did. I was in my head a lot this weekend. You know that.
Right.
We chit-chatted.
Was it healthy? That's the no.
Well, no. I mean, I know how I work. So I know how I have to reset.
Gotcha. Done.
If that makes
sense.
sense.
Absolutely, it does.
I mean, it works for me. Is it right? Is it wrong? I don't know. I'm doing me.
Yeah.
And I'm comfortable enough in my own skin.
Well, you get to the end result.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I mean, you get to the solution.
I'm savagely peaceful about protecting my peace.
Yep.
So when I don't understand, and I'm very curious. I always want to learn. I mean, I think that's a good way to be. You know that, Dave? Agreed?
Yeah.
So, but going back to empowerment, and we talked about this, and I believe this. So, and then throwing in that fun, my truth.
Yes.
The truth is the truth.
Yes.
You can put whatever pronoun you want in front of it. Is my a pronoun? I'm
Right.
not even sure. The truth is the truth. Period.
I always use the court of law. Like I always pretend like if I'm in court and I'm with the judge, I have to be able to give facts to back up.
Well, I mean,
you know what I mean?
But the truth isn't always factual. I mean, when you attribute that pronoun,
I got to pause and think about
well,
that.
I mean, but seriously, when you say,
I'm not trying to pick it apart.
No, I know, but people say, well, that was a big battle cry, particularly not to bring it politics, but about women's reproductive rights.
Right.
My body, my truth is what you really. So my truth is this, blah, 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 blah. No, the truth is the truth. I think a better way to say that, maybe it is semantics. I don't know what the TikTok people are saying.
Right.
My experience is this.
Right.
And based on my experience,
right.
Not my truth. My truth. No, your experience. Because your experience is what moves you to something or from something.
Perception is reality, right?
Well, no. I mean, perception's perception, but it becomes reality.
I mean, you don't think somebody always works from their own perception?
No. I don't know. How many times has your perception about something not been the reality?
Many times, but that doesn't mean I
too.
don't work from it. You don't think most people work from their own perception?
A stereotype? You build a stereotype?
No,
yes.
I guess my life experiences would lead me to
these chairs.
would lead me to perceive they bug you.
No, I just slide in them.
Oh,
They're so comfy.
would lead me to perceive a certain circumstance different than maybe you. Like if I
Yes.
if
okay,
I got
yes,
if there's
you're
all these muscle
if
guys.
you're attributing, but it's not your perception, your experience.
Oh,
Your experience
true.
would you grew up in a very strict childhood.
I did.
Correct? I did not. I
Right.
had a father that was verbally abusive. Up and
Right.
until my mom left, which
Right.
when when my parents divorced, that wasn't the standard.
And you don't call that trauma?
Well, we went to a lot of counseling.
So that
it
would
was traumatic. I mean,
Okay.
it was traumatic. It was traumatic. We moved, I'm from a small town,
be. Yep.
big last name,
Yep.
All the things that go with that. Even when I go home, all the things that still go with that. Sure. So yes, it was traumatic.
Because a verbal can be.
And we were incredible, went from having a lot to having what my mom could afford.
Yep.
And my mom took nothing from my dad.
Yeah.
She wanted nothing,
Wow.
which was great.
Shows how bad she wanted out.
I mean, when we moved here, do you know those apartments that are across the street from the hospital?
Yes.
That's where we live. Well, that's for a short time. We lived.
Which
first,
hospital?
Orange Park. Well, when
Gotcha.
we first moved here, this is a true story. When we first moved here, we, where Chad's place, the Hilltop is, and there's those. I think they're now townhomes, and you buy them. I'm not sure. I know the population there is mostly immigrant, but if you go through them and you go to the back, there's these triplexes, and we lived in. My mom wanted us to live on a cul-de-sac. So we got this triplex up near the mall, and we only lived there like 3 months. It was wild and rough, and it was all the things. My brother, it was a hot damn
I lived
mess.
on Phillips Highway.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
and then we moved to the apartments from that triplex to the apartments that are across from the Orange Park Mall. I called them Roach Run because they were full of roaches. But yeah, and I made a really good friend there. Her mom was a doctor, and my mom and her, they both divorced. And I can remember one night her dad, they're Indian, her dad came to get her, and we lived upstairs, they were downstairs. And my mom, I never really realized how courageous.
What a badass she was.
Yeah, I really did, because she,
Now I'm figuring it out.
yeah, I never really realized. My mom had a true. I can remember it was her 50th birthday. This is a true story, and she taught school at Middleburg Elementary. We went to Middleburg with my mom.
Oh. Go Broncos.
Middleburg Elementary.
Oh,
And
sorry.
My ears just
my
caught fire.
bad.
Yeah. So I don't.
Wait, where'd you go to high school then? Let's get it right.
Orange Park.
Okay, that's right. You said that last
Yeah.
time. Okay.
So,
Go Raiders.
But so anyhow, I lost my train. Oh,
I'm sorry.
what were we talking about?
You went to the school with your mom.
And how courageous, you never realized how courageous she was.
It was her 50th birthday. And so my mom's best friend was Linda Thomas Music. And there was Linda Thomas ESE. Well, Linda Thomas Music, two Linda Thomases. These are my mom's, small world, right, Dave? So Linda Thomas Music was black.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when my mom turned 50, which is a long time ago, black people were not allowed to go to eat at Timuquana Country Club.
Yep.
They just weren't.
Now I know what you're talking about.
So, and my mom, my Vava had planned this whole big surprise, this whole thing, with my mom's teacher buddies, big luncheon, in one of the rooms there. We ate at Timuquana.
Probably there all the time.
Yeah, we ate at Timuquana every Sunday after church.
I went to Episcopal, so I know a lot of the Ortega people.
Yeah, we went to, me too. Yeah. My first real kiss was an Ortega boy.
Really?
Yes.
I used to go, okay, we're going to stop for a minute.
My first real kiss was an Ortega boy.
Because at Episcopal, I went there my junior and senior year, your prime dating years.
Yeah. He went to Bishop Kenny.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, they all ran the same. So
my second real kiss was a Forest High School kid though. So it all balanced,
okay, so you
all balanced out. It all balanced out.
But you came from that world, right? like a little bit
Well,
more?
my mama hated that world.
Okay. But I
We
mean,
didn't-
you
we
had the
didn't
ability to
over
live in
there.
that world.
We didn't live there. I mean, my mama hated it. My mom was
I know a
really
lot-
a hippie at heart.
Yeah.
You know, wired. My mom hated it. And her dad, my mom was so, I mean, and I think this is why my mom got sick. You know, my mom had Lou Gehrig's. And I think this is why I think my mom had a lot of childhood trauma. My mom thought it was really taboo to get angry. I mean, really taboo. You don't get mad. It would blow her mind. She'd say, "You're just like your dad." And it's funny, my dad says, "Well, you're just like your mom."
Well, I think you do take on the attributes of each.
Well, and my dad would say it being mean. And then I can remember one day I looked him square in the face and I was like, "That's the best compliment ever."
Wow.
High five. Go me, go me, go
Yay.
me. You know. But her dad, my mom was born in Brazil. Her dad, anyhow, it's yeah.
Brazilian men are different.
He is American.
Okay.
He was American. So
Changes that.
yeah, he was American.
Living in Brazil.
Yeah, his family was missionaries.
Wait a minute. What? You know, my grandfather was a missionary.
We had this.
Yeah, but I didn't
conversation.
know. Somehow I missed that part.
Yeah, and my mom had a lot of trauma in Brazil. You know,
The culture is different.
well, and they would have people. They were right on the Amazon. My mom's terrified of monkeys.
What?
Yeah, and parrots.
So sloths and everything.
Yeah, only because I know that sounds crazy. I just
No. No, I
Mom.
mean, it's.
But my mom had a big chunk of her hand missing from a parrot. My grandfather had a monkey named Jock that was apparently an asshole.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Brett wants a monkey.
I want a
you-
monkey so bad.
Oh my God, they're so dangerous. You should totally rethink that.
No, the little baby ones that fly and they'll sit in
They're-
your pocket.
The
I want
finger
I want a
monkeys or
monkey
whatever
so
they
bad.
are.
The little finger monkeys.
They get lice and leprosy, and I'm making all that up. I don't know if they get any of that. But
I was buying it.
they have teeth. I mean, they will.
I
bite.
know, but so do my dogs.
You know, I have a whole monkey experience on a kayak.
I have a Jacksonville Zoo monkey
There's-
experience. You
there's-
tell yours and
there's-
I'll tell mine.
There's pictures of it. We used to kayak up and down that spring, you know, into
yeah.
the springs.
Oh yeah.
So much fun because you float down, but you gotta coming back. It's the,
Yeah, you're
it's the
going
work.
against-
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the work. So you got to pack snacks,
Yeah.
right? A lot of snacks. Yeah. So we were in the kayaks, group of us. And I did do this. I did it. 100% my fault because the little baby ones are cute. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
They're adorable. They're just so cute. They're little baby ones. You know, they're up because the
Right.
shoreline's higher. It's just up. I took a little bit of my trail mix out of my water bag,
Right.
flung it up there. Well, what I didn't know is the little man had a big man up on the tree. Now I was eating an apple at the time.
When they realize where the food comes from.
I'm eating an apple.
Yeah.
Hat on, bathing suit, all the things. That monkey, it came down. It landed on my kayak with such force. I didn't even see it.
It dropped right on your kayak.
Oh yeah, and it did the whole thing, and there was stuff hanging out of its rear, and it took my water bag, and then it was like freaking Planet of straight on the. I mean, it was something literally on National
Did you
Geographic.
go after
You
it?
don't realize how many of them there are.
That's the thing, and they were there the whole time.
Right.
And my friend is just snapping pictures. I mean, there's the picture with this monkey. It's pulled my hair. I mean, it was awful.
Bite it.
Like, no, I hit it with a paddle. I was whacked it.
You hit the monkey with the paddle?
Yes, it took my
She
water
kicked
back.
the paddles.
I did. So the best part is this is before.
Wait.
No,
You just
stop.
whooped the monkey's ass.
No, I didn't whoop its butt. I just pushed it off. But let me tell you, I politely shoot it. You know, like in Out of Africa, when Robert Redford tells the line to shoot.
Yes.
Shoot.
Yes.
Dude, that's great. That's great. I just smacked it. But let me tell you,
He got off. So did he dive in
So-
the water? They don't like water.
he went in the water and he went right up to the, and then they all come. It was like something out of National
Did
Geographic.
he throw that backpack on his back as he's getting out?
He drinking a
no.
water bottle on shore.
He's like,
No, they're just going through, you know, didn't, but it was amazing and scary. So that's when you had the little disposable, the whole camera was the film.
Right.
You take it to Eckert's or wherever, get it, drop it off an hour later. So my friend comes over with a very, I'm sorry, apology. And she said, "You gotta see these pictures. I still have them. They're a trip.
You got to show me these
I
pictures.
will." And
I'm dying.
There is this giant monkey, and my friend is just snapping, and it's trying to take my apple, which I didn't give it the apple.
Wait, you hit it while you were holding the apple?
Yes.
She probably had it in her mouth and like
You ain't getting this.
You literally had it.
Yes.
I am so impressed with you.
I whacked a monkey.
Okay, you beat the shit out of a monkey.
I did not. Don't say it like
Okay,
that.
if I was telling the story,
She beat the shit
I
out
beat
of
the shit out of
monkey.
a monkey.
Yeah.
But my friend bought a Hallmark card. That's when they were like less than, now they're outrageously expensive.
I'm loving this story.
And she put the whole roll of film in there. And it was, "I'm very sorry. I didn't realize how afraid you were." It is. You can see the look of fear.
Where was everybody else while the monkey jumps on your damn kayak? Did anybody come back
No,
around?
we were with boys.
So they just kept going?
No, they stopped, But
Monkey junkie.
So you're, so you literally,
on a rope.
you literally are, how the current, they
Yeah.
just stopped.
Was there anybody
And it's
behind you?
Yes.
Did anybody come up and try to
A
go?
white guy that looked like Biff.
Did he
Look
From,
like Biff.
Yeah, what's that show? Biff guy.
The Back to the Future.
Back to the
Yeah,
future?
with the whole wife beater.
We
bull
need
crap.
men like that in this world. We're gonna get to that.
Well, he didn't do anything. So
Oh well.
Biff,
Did he? He got near you?
He laughed. He thought it was hysterical.
Okay,
And he's-
that's not funny,
it
Biff.
Was, it was
Biff,
great.
you're an asshole.
I don't know if his name was Biff, but that's
We're
what
gonna call him
like.
Biff. Biff, you're an asshole.
That's a true story.
Wait a second. I absolutely know it's true. So I want to just dissect this for a second. How long was the monkey on your kayak? Just roughly.
Oh, it all happened so quick.
Yeah, but
I
you-
mean, long enough for my friend to take pictures.
And for you to
That's
hit
what
it.
She was. Yeah, I did smack.
Okay, so that's 15, 20 seconds. Help me, Dave. That's 15, 20 seconds minimum.
And to reach in to
In the
take
bag.
the water bag.
So
it took the whole water
Was
bag.
it a he or she? Did you see nuts?
No, but it had it had like something.
It had the big,
hanging out
had the
of
big
its-
pink butt.
And I'm like, all I can
Yeah.
think about is I'm gonna
Yeah,
get AIDS.
yeah, I thought
That's
that.
literally all. This monkey is gonna. I mean.
Okay, so the AIDS monkey drops down
Yeah,
with the big,
I mean, and in my defense,
the
I know
hemorrhoid ass
now
AIDS
that-
monkey drops down.
Terrible.
Whatever. It's what this is reality. I'm painting a
And
visual
they have
picture.
Teeth. They have huge teeth.
They have huge teeth.
Huge teeth.
So
And they're strong.
okay, that's
They are strong, and I don't know why you think they don't like water. I don't know who told you that, because they swim around all around down there.
I just got a picture of this big
So-
hemorrhoided ass monkey.
But
How much? How tall? How big do you think?
well, I'm 5'3".
Right.
It was at least 3 feet too. I mean, it was.
So
big.
this thing is 200 pounds.
I don't know if it was 200.
Oh
pounds,
yeah, muscle. These Dave, you
but it
think?
made the loudest thud ever. I didn't even see it.
How high up do
Pretty
you
high.
think?
Pretty high.
Just right on the.
And he
Yeah, it's
landed
perfect.
and didn't fall, didn't tip your kayak or
No,
nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he didn't
and
knock
I
it.
screamed. I mean, if it
Of
was
course.
a video, we could have won America's Funniest Home Videos. I mean, seriously, it was one of those kind of moments. That
They
legit-
have a back door.
Huh?
Yeah, a big red swollen
I
back
know.
door.
What is that?
What-
I'm going to Google it later. We don't have to.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Dave, find out why their butt looks
But
like
I mean,
that.
it was traumatizing. The butt part was
I mean, because
traumatizing.
God designed that. So I have questions.
I don't have questions.
I have
about
good
that.
Lord about
But the babies are cute.
Okay,
The
so
babies are cute.
he lands, and then how wide is this river or lake that you're
Well,
on?
it's that little arm of the spring that takes you into Silver Springs.
Holy
so-
crap!
so
I
it's-
know. Okay, I
know,
got you.
You put in kind of close. It's off of.
You know,
not
there's
19.
gators in there too,
Oh yeah, I saw a bunch of those.
and the gators love eating the monkeys.
Well, I wish that had happened. And there's also manatee.
Yeah, I've seen manatee come up in
And
there.
Those big
And the otters.
Those big snakes. They look like
know?
water moccasins, but they're not.
Yes.
Bandit water
Yes.
snakes. They're
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah,
though.
but I don't
So-
like them.
Some monkey species have red
Listen.
or brightly colored butts as a way to signify sexual readiness.
Okay, so I don't know. Did y'all hear Dave? So okay,
And that monkey was at heat.
yeah, and so it had to go feed, and if it knows if I bring a couple beers to some ladies,
There were no beers in my bag.
I'm using
wasn't
it
old
as a
enough.
pretense
I know.
of
That's when I was good and didn't do bad things.
why did beer become bad?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's not.
Beer. Trouble just came into my mind with Travis Tritt.
Nice.
I love Travis Tritt. You know, I didn't realize I listen, and I've said this a lot of times on the lives. I've listened, and I know Dave and I talked about it long before I had lives or anything. I've listened to Travis Tritt for so long, and I didn't realize as I went back and started listening how much of his songs I've lived. It's input output.
Yeah.
It's a little weird, and I was like, now there was a couple. I didn't have no girl running out of the gas station tell me to hit the gas, but I did run out of a biker bar telling Dave to hit the gas.
Yep.
Is that the biker bar where you jumped on the bike?
Yeah, that was one of them. Yeah,
I'm gonna take you to the biker bar.
I'll go.
Okay.
I bet I get to dress like this.
I dress like this.
Okay, good.
I love
Nice
it. No one
shorts.
bothers me.
Yeah,
We go
nice.
exactly like that. And I'll give you $5 and you play the jukebox and
Yeah.
we'll try to guess what songs. It's fun. That's what we do there.
Really?
I love it. Oh yeah.
You'll try to guess what songs I'm gonna play.
Yeah, but
Now
if
you're in
there's-
trouble because I have a lot of live trouble. I see you double. I have a lot of live, so
there
they've helped
is-
me
there
broaden
is
my
this-
music.
There is this one girl. So the biker bar it's not really a biker bar.
I understand.
Saloon
Which one?
17. Saloon 17.
Oh,
I don't
that's
really,
not.
That's
that
where I get my
bad.
tattoos.
Yeah, right next door.
Frankie.
Yep.
Frankie.
Anyhow, I don't really think it's a biker bar,
It's
but
not- it's
I
not.
like going there because no one bothers you.
I will absolutely. I love to throw darts.
Oh,
They have darts there.
yeah, they do.
Have I ever been there? I mean,
No, we never went.
back in my
The
drinking
plumbing
days.
is really bad.
Yeah.
So,
it's
but, I mean,
okay.
y'all can go outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, the plumbing.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a biker bar. If you're going outside for the plumbing, that's
No,
sort,
I mean
that's sort of
they
biker
have a
bar.
boy bathroom inside, but the plumbing doesn't work so good there.
Well, so I would go outside. But I mean, if I went and did that at Fleming Island, if I just went outside of the Mexican place and just started going outside the restroom, that probably is unacceptable. So
I'm pretty sure it's probably unacceptable there.
no, I think it's acceptable.
I mean, there's a place
if
you
you've
could
already
probably
know-
do it sneaky.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
It never worked out for me. Even at the beach.
I know. We've never been there. I'm sitting here thinking.
You know why,
We should all
Dave?
go get a drink when we get done. Let's wrap this up and go get.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can get ginger ale, right?
Yeah. What are you
Dave-
talking about?
Dave, you
I'll
can
be a
get a drink.
DD. Dave will be sleeping.
I don't need a DD.
Yeah, because I've been wearing Dave out in business.
I'll be going home and getting some rest.
Is that why your eyes look like they do today?
What?
Yeah.
I should have brought you
Always.
a mask, so an eye mask. So that
No, Dave, and also Dave.
I want to hear your monkey story.
I got my allergies going. I got tired going.
Well, you need to eat a red
And-
pepper and have some local raw honey.
And I agree with that. And the medicines that they
Yeah.
have him on that combined, he struggles
Was
sometimes.
it blood thinner? Are you swolled up
I'm
today?
on two. No, not as bad because I got off my feet for a while yesterday.
And I have him. We're closing down a store, and and it's a lot for him, and dealing with a lot of customers, a lot of
Yeah.
stress, and
Are you
he's-
stressed?
No, Dave, hang on.
Stressed? No.
I thought it was really good though. The other day he called me, and I think this is what helps men.
Okay.
Is he called me and he said, "I think today is the first day that I feel overwhelmed." And
You actually articulated that.
yeah,
Yeah.
And-
Flat
and-
out said it.
And I went immediately to what has helped me. And I said, all right, Dave, I said, grab a blank sheet of paper and start everything over. Start writing everything back down. Did it help?
Oh yeah.
And because what it the overwhelming.
You were overwhelmed with the workload? Or
No, it just
overwhelmed-
okay.
Yeah.
I've done it so many times, closing a store down.
Uh-huh.
There's so many customers. You're trying to look like you're still a store. They're going, where are you going? They feel like you're going out of business. They've got thousands of dollars. So it's understandable.
Your vendors.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, my customers
Okay.
that we've been. I mean, it's been around since 1977 in Jacksonville,
Okay.
and we're sort of. It's time for it to take a back seat.
Okay.
It's still going to be around,
Sure.
but
sure.
it's time to get back into the building that I own and not a building that I rent and pay somebody else. She's jacking up the rent. And no, not ugly. I was paying a third of what San Jose. I was $10 a square.
Oh wow.
Yeah, triple
Yeah.
net
Wow.
on San Jose.
Wow.
Now,
Wow.
yeah, it's
Good job.
27 triple net.
Yeah.
No, good job to her.
Yeah.
Because our lease had come back up, and I was ready to fight for a low. I was thinking maybe I can hold it at 17, and she came back with almost the same. She's a local business owner and a great young lady, a great woman, but she's a boss. She compartmentalizes. She looked at me, and we'll be in court. And she looked at me. She goes, Brett, and I go, I know. I go, this is business. And when I signed the sheet, so that she didn't have to post it on the door, and and I mean, I've lost battles, but that really did what I wanted it to do. Because you had a local jackass. here in Clay County that owned a business, and he did unethical things. And I looked at him and I said, you will be out of business before I'm out of business.
And he was.
And he was. It just cost me my store. And guess what? It was worth every penny because I still hold the building. See, some people, you better be willing to go to the full distance.
That's right.
You know, and I'm willing to lose everything to hold my line.
Proving a point.
No, to hold my line.
the line.
This was business. I had been cut off from buying from manufacturers.
Okay.
I had been lied upon. There were 1-star reviews using their real. They're still on there using their real names. Their real names. I can show you that they're their daughters, best friends. And they're not even embarrassed because they're backwoods, knucklehead, inbred. Oh yeah. I mean, his wife got. Oh, I hope you're listening one day. His wife. All we keep laughing about. She got knocked over one day in a porta potty. Oh, she got her ass beat. She got pulled out of the car. I mean, they are just. I mean, the two exes married each other.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You should have them on.
Oh, I would love to have him on. He won't sit with me. He's not a man.
So wait,
She's the man.
I'm not.
She has the nuts in the family.
Well, that's his problem.
Yeah, it is.
That is a problem.
Yeah, but now, by the way, he financially wise benefited the whole time along the way. Then there was
She got knocked over in a porta potty.
oh yeah.
She
got her ass pulled out of a truck one day.
So
we're talking about Middleburg.
But she was in a porta potty and they tipped
it over.
My biggest fear in life. What is
Becky
that?
says we hold the line, my friend.
We hold the line, Becky.
Oh,
you should get some
hang
shirt.
on,
You
Becky,
should get a shirt.
watch this.
What?
I got one coming. We got shirts coming. I have gone to Becky and I have told her, Becky knows everything that has gone on in my life. There's an insurance claim going on in the roof. It's 2.5 years. I'm in the insurance claim business. Shouldn't have taken this long.
Right.
We're in court. They are fighting me tooth and nail because it's a big roof. And I told Becky before she expanded, I said, you need to go look elsewhere. You should be looking at, I said, you should be looking to move.
That's what you told her?
I absolutely did.
How long ago was that conversation?
Probably about
3 months?
3 to
4
5
months,
months.
Clearly she listened.
No, she says, I'm not going anywhere.
That's right. That was sarcastic.
Yeah. And so having, now I'll tell you. Now,
I love Becky.
I'll be dead honest with you.
Yeah.
I'll be dead honest with you.
Yeah.
The day after she'd have been out, I had a game plan because I'm going to survive.
You always have a game plan.
Yeah, I have 4, 5 because 3 of them suck.
Which I love. Let me tell you.
I just got to figure out which ones are good.
I like the B Bella, the new big B Bella sign.
Yeah.
I love it.
Do you know why it came? Because the name that was up there is about to be destroyed. Due to no fault of my own. It really stinks.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Because it ran its course.
I think, can I say something?
Absolutely.
Can I interject something?
Yeah.
Dave, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
So, and I think it's so interesting. I'm just going to say it and judge away, people. You all
Absolutely.
the time. So I really, in my spirit, like inside my body, I feel like God is doing something super big. Like people are getting ready to have massive live quakes.
I agree.
I don't know what in it's. Oh, excuse me. I should have ripped it. I'm just kidding. I don't know how to do that. We did the Sprite challenge the other day. All I wanted to do was burp. I couldn't. But no, I'm being serious. You know, I have
spiritual, you think? Or
I believe God is fixing. I don't know. I
okay.
don't. But I feel it in today. Every conversation that I've had, really, what are we? The beginning of August. We're the beginning of August.
Yep.
Every conversation that I've had, whether it's, you know, folks in that tight heart circle of mine, family, just, you know, people I have a surface relationship with. It's everyone is kind of going through, but you know how that usually produces anxiety and this and all the things that change, and when you don't, you have no control.
Yeah.
Your word, my word.
yeah.
But you kind of know, God, I'm going through this. Literally, God, I'm going through.
Yeah.
But it's going to be better when I get to the other side. It's the going through. It doesn't make it any easier.
Yeah.
I'm not minimizing anybody's And then we have members right now that are going through real stuff.
Yeah.
You know, but I feel this. I've never had this feeling before.
You see it.
I feel it.
Yeah. I see it in the youth. There's a
do?
difference. Yeah. There's a difference in the morality of and the things that they hold important. I want to get more and more youth on here.
Yeah, that'd be smart.
Because they're the future.
Sure.
You know, I mean, we're
Speaking of youth, isn't that horrible about that 14-year-old kid killed his mom and dad right up the road?
Where did it come from so young?
Where did that happen?
Just right down the road.
Really? I haven't heard about that one.
Look up Paul Harvey. If I Were the Devil. Have you ever heard that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
One of them there.
Yeah. I believe we can play this, can't we, Dave?
I would think so.
If not, they'll do a copyright.
And then you chop it out.
Yeah. I don't even have to play it though. I can put a link, Dave. But the old Paul Harvey, If I Were the Devil, you know, and what I would do to destroy not only America but any good country.
I do. I feel like, you know, Trisha always talks about beauty to ashes.
Beauty dashes?
Beauty, you know, yeah. From
Oh, you
ashes,
mean
ashes to beauty.
Okay, I got you.
said
I
it
got you.
backwards.
Okay,
I'm
I got you.
tired. Yeah, but
Yeah.
she, that whole refining, all the process, and
The Phoenix.
I feel, you know, I'm so grateful for her because we have these really deep conversations a lot.
You need a friend like that.
Oh my God, they just.
Is she
we
real
don't-
with you?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm blessed that way.
Yeah.
I have Trisha, I have Ruth.
Yeah.
You know, I have LaTanya.
Yeah.
So I got that good girl group. Kim Flowers, they're amazing.
Men
But I mean-
men don't do that as much.
No,
I
and
think
it's-
that's
it's-
the biggest difference.
Well, and it's weird. And women, you know, going back, you and I have talked about this, but going back to the word empowerment, we've all spent, like some of these gals on here, all of this time being boss babes.
Yep.
And so we're in the boss babe era.
Yep.
Like that's what we were told we need to do.
Yep.
You got to do this. This is, you know, blah, 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 blah. But the thing of it is, and then that new term, well, it's toxic masculinity. Remember that? That was like the big, I still to this day don't understand what that is. I don't
Well,
know.
it's the
I looked it up in preparation for this. Not sure I agree with.
well, what they really mean to me, and this is my perception of what I'm seeing out there in social media, and you know, just through watching the world, is the typical alpha male stereotype of the leader, the door opener, the savior, and a lot
The
of it's
provider.
the provider,
Yeah.
and a lot of it is true because in reality, nobody. Let's take man and woman out of it.
All right.
No person gets anywhere on their own.
That's 100%.
You can't do it.
And we weren't created
No.
to do things on our own.
No, we were not. We were created to be
In partnership.
a partnership.
And women were created.
that
you know,
word submissive gets so abused.
Well, but I mean, and that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
But it's very clear. Women were created. I mean, God could have stopped at Adam.
Yep. Yep.
But he said, oh, no, you know, I will make a helper.
I am not as good without the opposite sex in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just we're
I think you
meant
have
to be
pick
different.
The right.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, I think you have to make the right pick.
Yeah, but you gals aren't always attracted to the right pick.
Dave told me my picker was off when I was here last. It hurt my feelings, Dave. I need you to know that.
Well, see, Dave talked very bluntly.
So do I. It hurt my feelings. I'm
yeah, but
bluntly
it's
not-
telling him that he
Yeah.
hurt my feelings.
Dave doesn't. Yeah, Dave, you got to say I apologize for hurting your
You
feelings.
don't have to apologize.
He doesn't
for
know
hurting
that-
my feelings.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah,
But
I feel
like
like you
just
got all
sitting
up in my-
listening, I felt like I was bartending again. And it's one of those things like, I don't know. I don't want to stereotype you with the rest of them.
Stereotype away.
Yeah, because you could be dead wrong, and that's the
So
beauty.
yeah,
Right.
say what's my what? Yes,
It's
I'm
not that you're
interested.
picking wrong. It's a lot of girls come in the bar and they were talking the same way you do, and they all say, "I can't
Similar.
find a guy. I can't find a guy. I can't find a guy." But there's nice guys all over. But you guys find one thing you don't like, and you discard them.
I didn't say any of that.
Yeah,
I didn't say you said it.
yeah.
I'm just saying that's
You're,
the way
but
I
see,
felt.
but that's where okay. This is what I love. That's what generalization gets us in trouble.
Right.
I know what you're saying, but to a woman, she's hearing something totally different.
Right.
What did I hear?
Oh, you just gonna put? You want me to like just spell it out for you?
Yeah, what did I hear?
What I heard was you don't know how to pick right, and every person that you pick is picking like every other whore at the bar.
Okay, no.
Okay,
So,
then tell me what you
Yeah.
heard.
What I heard is that I have impossible standards.
That's not true. You don't have impossible standards, but you have very, very high standards.
But
I
there's
do.
nothing wrong with that, though.
No, there's not.
I don't think.
That I would find
But
one.
where do you find them? That's what we were talking about last
Yeah,
time too.
I
Where do you
know.
find them?
The bowling alley is what we decided.
I know. I thought, are we doing this?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I want a bowl.
I'm good at bowling.
I suck.
Well, before I broke my arm, I was really well. It didn't break, but whatever. It
I
happened
fall
to
on
it.
my face trying to bowl now.
No, you might actually be able to bowl
I mean,
better.
I don't actually think though. Going back to Dave,
Please do.
yeah, I don't actually think that there's anything wrong with my picker.
I have no idea. I wouldn't pretend to know. I think what he's saying is it was just generalization
Right.
of that music that was being played, what you were explaining, sounded very similar to what he heard at the bar. But that doesn't mean that that it ties right in. Dave, I'm trying to dig you out.
I know, and I'm trying to think.
I mean, he's not really in. You're not in.
Okay, then I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, I mean, he's not in. It made me think. I was like, God, do I make bad
I don't.
relationship
I would
choices?
never. Okay,
I wouldn't say you pick wrong.
That is what you said, though.
No, he said your picker's off.
My
That's
picker's broken.
No. Did you say broken?
I don't remember.
I heard. Okay, we'll be able to play it back because I think she said her picker was off.
I think she said my picker's off.
the picker's off.
I didn't even know I had a picker.
Well, that's my verbiage too, and so he and I are around each
Right.
other a lot.
Okay.
Like I use some of his verbiage, and I always say my picker's off.
Yeah,
And what we mean by that is I picked wrong on that one.
correct.
So that's what I don't think he's saying in general that from birth to now we don't.
No, definitely
I
not.
wouldn't. We don't know you in that
Okay,
manner.
yeah.
Yeah, because I mean you've picked right at times.
Yeah.
And by the way, I think life is all about you can even pick right, and then that right becomes wrong.
Well, I also think it's about timing.
I agree 100%.
Oh, 100%.
You know.
Okay, but you can also pick right, and that right can one day become wrong.
Yeah,
And then you can either correct it and get it right, or it just keeps getting more wrong and
That's
more
right,
wrong.
that's
And
right.
so,
that's right.
and people would call that a bad picker as well. So I don't. I think everybody has to walk their own life. You know what you want in life.
Yeah. So going back to empowerment, which
Yeah.
is what we were talking about in women,
Yeah.
how it's unique to just women. We had this conversation. Men don't go around,
Using the word empowerment.
I'm going to empower you, Dave.
I'm going to encourage you. I'm
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
going to give you some encouragement. It's the same for me. I think it's just a different lingo.
But the boss babe, you all are the societal. I mean, that's how it works.
You think now we are?
No, and I think that's a huge problem.
That's interesting because I know you could be somewhat
That's a huge problem.
somewhat left leaning.
I can be.
Am I wrong on that?
I don't know. I mean, maybe.
Okay.
I'm not really sure.
I I think socially, and I'm not talking about politically necessarily. I just think socially.
Well, when
and,
you say that, that's
that's why I
automatically
clarified.
where my brain goes. Yeah.
Well, that's why I clarified. Yeah, I think socially, I think some political, but I don't know your political side that well, and that's okay. But I think socially, I think you lean more. Like I'm more.
I just want people to be them.
Yeah,
I don't want the government involved in
Yeah.
any of that.
yeah, I agree.
That's it.
Yeah, see,
And
I
I'm
don't.
hardcore fiscally conservative.
I agree.
Hardcore.
I always say I'm fiscally conservative and I'm socially moderate.
I don't even know that I'm moderate. I think
Yeah.
that has the bad. There's some things that I think are just totally
Stupid. Yeah.
wackadoodle.
So you go left on that, like reproduct. I don't want to get into specifics.
That's fine. I mean, we could.
Well, I'm not wanting to if you don't want to. I'll usually let the person lead it.
We can. Go ahead. What's the reproductive rights?
Yeah, like, no, I mean, just to show that you're left-leaning.
I don't think the government, we had this conversation at the beach the other day. It's mind-blowing to me. I have a uterus.
Mm-hmm.
You all do not. But you make policy. By and large, men decide policy. The only time politicians care about my uterus is when it's childbirthing, which is not the majority of my life.
Right.
You know, let's be honest. But menopause, which causes way more havoc on your body, 40 pounds of weight, can't sleep at night, didn't even need off things, hairs falling out. I drink my beloved Michter's and I get feels like my whole entire body's on fire. Yeah. Care nothing, and your insurance does nothing.
It doesn't cover menopause of any kind?
Nothing. Covers no hormone replacement, no this, no that. But here's the shit kicker, because it is. Y'all could go and insurance will cover your Cialis, your Viagra. I mean, all that.
I don't take Viagra, damn it.
I know, but I'm just saying.
I don't take Viagra.
But I'm just saying,
damn it.
How screwed up is all of that?
Because
and really, then when politicians only ever talk about the female body, our uteruses again. It's you either are pro-life or pro-choice. They only care about you when you can make a baby. They only care about you when you.
You're passionate about
let me
this.
ask you a question.
It completely pisses me off. I mean,
you're talking about
you brought
it.
this up.
No,
Ask the question.
Okay, I was just wanting to use it as a guideline of that you were more
I know,
left.
but we went down this hole.
Yeah, I'm good with it. You can share whatever you like.
I'm pretty middle of the road, I think. I think most women, if they're honest, they would say this. I believe that. But I also think the government shouldn't be in the business of telling people an abortion. I'm probably going to catch a lot of shit for this.
Trying to.
It's fine.
I was trying not to go down down the road.
An abortion is a medical procedure. I don't understand. It should be between a woman and her doctor. I don't understand how it became something that people protest, that they march. I don't get it. I don't go to bed as a woman, though, also thinking about that.
Yeah.
Or wake up in the morning thinking about it.
But I mean, you're passionate about it.
I scratch my head. Yeah. Because I don't want to be told. Yeah. And then I can understand when all the COVID nonsense happened and people to vax or not to vax, and you try to apply the same logic, my body, my choice, but we couldn't apply that logic.
Right.
Make it all make sense to me.
Right.
And I have to feel and I have to believe.
And I think that's where I think that's where your road diverges from a lot of liberals.
I'm not liberal at all. I think they're I do think that the far right Republicans are freaking batshit crazy. I posted it on, but I think moderate Democrats, they're crazy too.
I think people would call you liberal.
Well,
no, not negatively. I think you take it as a negative mark. It's a question.
I mean, I'm not voting for.
Right.
Yeah.
So here's a question. So if it comes to reproductive, so just to I sort of get a base with you, would you go with somebody that is pro reproductive choices? I'm trying to use the right terms. I'm not politically correct. If you want me to start talking the way I talk, I'm trying not to. So, or even though you may disagree with some of the stuff they do fiscally, is that more important than the fiscal to you?
No, the fiscal is more important to me.
So you would give that
policy. That's the part I don't understand about politics now. And maybe it's because we worked in the entertainment business.
Yeah.
This will always blow my mind. I do not understand the need, and we have chamber members that do it. Did it the other day when we had legislative wrap up. I've got to have my picture taken with the congressman. When did we start treating politicians like celebrities?
I don't.
Neither do I.
Yeah, I don't. Matter of fact, I do the opposite. I'm not impressed at all.
I don't. I mean, so going back to what the question was, because I just went on a whole.
That's okay.
It's about policy.
Yeah.
I don't care about their personality. I care about policy.
But the world's not going to follow you.
Well, I understand that, which is why I feel politically homeless. I have to honestly believe.
I think a lot of people do.
That's exactly where I was going with
Yeah.
that. And I think that as these two parties get crazier and crazier.
Because I'm not proud of Trump.
I mean, I'm not.
I like a lot of what he does.
Yeah. I think
fiscally.
like I'm not a DeSantis person.
Yeah.
And people go, well, Katherine, are you crazy? No, I'm not crazy.
You are, or you? Yeah.
I started out, it was all about him.
Yeah.
Thought he was great for the environment, all the things.
I was a Perot guy. I was the reason Bush didn't get in. I voted Perot.
But something's
I was young, man.
Something happened along the,
Yep.
something happened.
Yeah, because then Perot started talking about all the people that he saw, and I was like, oh shit, I just wasted. I was like, I didn't see that.
That's right.
Anyways,
but no, it's
sorry,
about
Bush.
it's about policy. It's all about
Yeah.
And I have to believe too.
Do you really think they're against each other?
No,
yeah.
that's exactly what did you just read my mind?
No.
No, I think they probably go, oh, look at all these.
Did you like that song I sent you?
Yeah, but I do. I believe, it was a little weird, but I believe.
Clown World by Tom
I
McDonald.
mean, the whole visual, all of it.
But did you hear the words?
Yeah, I heard the words, but I had to watch it multiple times because
yeah,
it
that
was
true.
it hit on all
It's a lot.
Yeah. But I have to believe, that they go on and they do their talking points, and then they all go buy each other a big steak and drink expensive wine up in DC
and laugh their asses
off at us. Yeah. Like we got them all fired up.
Oh yeah, because and that
I believe that happens.
And that is, and I'll put.
And if I'm wrong, if I'm wrong, prove me wrong.
No, I agree. I think, and I'll post the link to Tom McDonald's Clown World song. But that's what he says is, they sit here. There's another one he sings about where there's a man who will sell you a house and then come back and take your home. And it just goes, I mean, we are built in this system.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
The system was the one that was weird for you.
And
I know.
It's all very, well, I mean, I really don't.
But you can't, it's a rabbit hole because you can't, I can't fix it.
No, and if you really think about it, and I'm sure people do think about it. My dad and I talk a lot about this. You get up in the morning, you go to work, right?
Mm-hmm.
You earn a salary.
Mm-hmm.
And then honestly think about it. You have to buy clothes so that you can go to work, a card that gets you there, and you're taxed on all these things, groceries, so you can feed you're taxed on all this crap. Also, you can work to pay taxes.
The system.
It is so freaking nuts.
Well, so the problem is you have taken the blue pill and you don't know what to do with it. That's really what the problem is. I now know where you are. I'm not joking. I'm not being funny. This whole world has opened up and you go, holy shit. Mm-hmm. I am digging a hole. I'm removing dirt to make a hole to build a pile to then put it back in the hole.
That's right.
It was the old, what was the movie? Shaking the Tree Balls?
Yeah.
Why's your dirt in my hole?
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh my gosh, I'll get it to you later. Mm-hmm. So I'll put a link on that too.
Right.
He was eating the eggs. He was in prison. Now it's going to bug me.
And, I think because people don't want to have that conversation, then we get on these crazy, crazy conspiracy, but.
Is it crazy?
I think some of it is.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
I haven't found much of it crazy.
Like what? Give one that's.
Bilderberg Group. The top,
I think
the Rothschilds and the
I think
BlackRock,
all of that for real.
I mean,
but
the
what about
news, John Cantrell. I mean, the
Bohemian Garden. I think that's nuts.
What is that? I don't.
Yeah, you have to read about it. I'm not going to talk about it on microphone.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like a crazy person.
Well, no, for me, okay. So
Do you think Pizzagate is real? The pizza party or pizza place? Y'all have to know that.
I know what it means and
Hillary
everything.
Clinton and
I don't buy into it. It's sort of like the Simpsons.
The babies. What's that called? Artachrome. There was a guy I worked with at base.
They use the young children's.
He would talk about this all the time. I'm like,
well, it's
borderline obsession.
Okay, I believe in order to hide out in the open, you have to muddy the waters.
Yeah.
And so I believe there's some truth in everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I
100%
are there tunnels between P. Diddy's and over there? I know this. There are cities underneath our country.
Yeah.
And no one's talking about it.
Yeah.
No one. I mean, cities.
The cartel uses them.
The cartel lives in them.
Yes.
I mean, it's not just like a little hut. It's a city.
That's correct.
Well, where do you think if you really think all these rich people are just sitting around these billion? I'm not talking about million. You millionaires are not rich, by the way. You Ortega people think you're rich. Wait till the end of the world and you go knocking on that big steel door. You're going to realize who's really rich. It's about 50 families. And do you really think they're going to sit out there and let one idiot blow them up and they're going to all die? They have built places that underground worlds and seismic earthquakes and all this stuff. I'm not saying it's not natural. I know how plates collide. I'm not an idiot, but
That was wild. What was that?
What?
8.8?
yes.
That's wild.
Yeah. It's wild how
And there was no tsunami,
it's wild how you do see the buildings
but
that
there was a volcano.
you do see the buildings that survive that are a blue topped roof. It is interesting. And I do have friends that are in, now they don't talk to me about, but you go do your research, it's out in the open about the electronic. They've
Sure.
had sound weapons for years.
Yeah.
The B-52 was built in the 1960s. I mean, the B-2 bomber.
I mean,
B-2,
see,
Dave?
I think we sound like crazy
Dave,
people
huh?
discussing all this.
I don't care what they think.
I don't really care either. I just
Because
it
I
sounds-
I
when
can tell you
say
this.
it out loud.
Okay, you can't call me crazy because I'll shred you with facts from the biblical term. Watch this. No, not
calling
you,
you
but the people
crazy.
that call you crazy. Watch this. In the Quran,
Yeah.
if before the Christian Crusades, there was Attila the Hun. It was the Muslim Crusades,
That's
people.
Right. That's right.
And then the Christian Crusades were built and they mirrored the Muslim Crusades and they were all ugly. By the way, you Christians, the Christian Crusades, they raped and pillaged. It was ugly. They burned people at the stake, witches and all this stupid crap.
Lots of women.
Lots of women. Now back then, anyways.
Lots of women.
Yeah, and now I got sidetracked where I was running with that because I started seeing Attila the Hun, and I know what I was going to say. So if you start reading the Quran, which is what was built off of a pedophiliac writer, I said it. He was a pedophile, and the author of it, and he's in the grave now. He's not. My author is not. So you can go dig up and look. And I hope people protest me one day.
Do you think that
Well, hang
Muslims
on.
are okay?
So in the Quran, it states clearly that you have to warn before attacking.
That's right.
And then you start looking at 9/11. You look before 9/11 at the banking building. They warned us. And so now these are extremists. There are Muslims out there that are beautiful people. There are Christians out there that are horrible bastards. And so I'm not getting into politics and religion. I don't do all that. What I do is find the nuances of it. And I go, that's bullshit. And that's bullshit. And that's, well, inside the Quran, there's some things that are not bullshit. So if that is a demonic kind of a army, which is what my perception, well, then I can understand him. So if they have to warn, then he has to warn in my life. And I started looking back at all the times I failed in life spiritually. I was warned. My brother went to prison for a long time for a shooting. And my father called.
Did you just get on TikTok jail
Yeah.
because you said something that they don't like?
Yep.
What'd you say? Did TikTok just censor you?
Yep. TikTok just censored me.
You're kidding me.
Nope, I just went to jail. Hang on, watch this. Watch this.
You flipping over your other channel?
Flipping over to my other channel. Fuck China.
So wait.
Hang on a second. We'll talk about it. Hang on just
real
1 second.
life, you just got censored.
I just got censored in real life. It happens, and this may be a big one. I don't know what I said. Let's see.
Unbelievable.
What's this?
Talking about Christians being bastards.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Go
ahead.
Did that really just happen?
Yeah, I just got sent. I'm in TikTok jail now.
Rebecca's calling.
I answer it. I'm in.
I thought that was me.
I'm in TikTok jail. Tell her to go over to the other
Hey,
live.
what's up?
Oh, Lord. They're all going to call.
I know. He's flipped to his other channel.
I don't know what I said.
All right. She said TikTok just shut him down.
Yeah.
Yep. What do you think he said that did it?
Oh, there was a lot.
Talking about the Crusades and stuff.
Oh, the Muslims.
Yep. You said Muslim.
Yeah, that's true. And every bit of it. Yeah.
All right.
All right. So we won't talk about it over
Yeah,
here.
he's flipping to his other channel. What's your other channel? Do you know what it is?
Brett for real.
Okay. All right. See you later.
Oh, so China is not allowing me to talk about history.
Nope.
Yeah.
Because God forbid you had your own opinion.
Yeah, so you cannot, and I can back up that factually with other than the book that I was talking about. I'm gonna learn to talk a little trickier. So other than the book I was talking about, that I know what I said. I talked about a religion, and I talked about being somebody's army.
Mm-hmm.
That's what did it. That's why maybe I don't need to be on this when I'm on here, because the podcast. You
gotta watch what you got to say.
Well,
now on the
YouTube,
podcast.
not YouTube. YouTube won't censor that.
Right. But I'm saying you have to watch if you're on there.
Yeah.
And that's not you being authentically wrong.
There's a whole bunch of evil eye stuff in here, and I have mine on. I mean, that is crazy.
Okay, so I know what I said, I believe.
What did you say?
And we have to, not we, I have to be very, well, you do too, or else I'll get censored on this one. I only have 2 accounts.
Oh.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, Brett needs 1 account to go live.
You're allowed 3, so I need to open up a 3rd. I talked about the book, the spiritual book, and then I talked about them being somebody's army.
Okay.
And I used the word D.
Okay.
And I'll guarantee you, I got put in jail for about 30 days on that one.
Think so?
I just got out of jail.
I know.
I just got out of jail.
Why would you use a platform that censors you?
Huh?
That is wild.
You have to. Oh, I've been in jail now 5 times.
Yeah.
That is wild.
I just got out of jail. How long ago? Angie's like, be careful. Trina, you're supposed to be watching me.
We should, I mean, that is wild.
It's just crazy how quick they did it.
I mean, just like that. Like your screen just went white.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, how do they know?
Because they're watching.
I mean, all of that.
And you want to talk about sounding crazy? We just got censored.
I know.
Hey, papers, please. Are we not there? I can't say what I want to say.
That's wild.
Crazy, isn't it?
I have the chill bumps.
I know. I'm used to it. So
I have the chill bumps.
for me,
I've never been censored before. I mean, and technically I wasn't. You were.
No.
I had nothing to do with this.
I mean, it was lickety split.
Well, they have.
I have the whole chill bumps right now.
Do you know they have AIs that you can get paid
Yeah.
to talk to another human, and the AI studies you. They'll pay you $30 an hour, and you have to have a good communication, and you have to be able to talk about real life. And because I'm looking for side gigs, and they will pay you to talk to AI, and AI will study you to learn voice fluctuations, to learn how things talk, and so they can pick up
That's how the world's going to end.
AI.
Machines. Yeah, I think.
My father always said computers and technology
Okay,
were going to
so let me finish I'm gonna have to finish this very carefully. Y'all stay
Yeah.
with me on this. So let me finish my thought. So with all the book and all the D army and all that stupid stuff, I began to look into if you look at Satan and what have you, he was the angel of music, was he not?
Yes, Lucifer. He was.
Okay, so he was the angel of music. His voice was like organs, the Bible says.
You were telling me the other day.
Yeah. So when he opened his mouth, music came out. He didn't even speak. Now, this is biblical. Y'all go look it up.
That's right.
So all of a sudden, what controls our world? Music. And did anybody ever pay attention to the beats, to the hertz and the 888 beats and the 808, whatever 808 beat and the rhythmic ritualistic beats?
Who was it was a Live Nation concert.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it? Last summer,
Hypnotic.
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
The Astroworld tour, and the people got
Talk to me.
trampled. Yeah, do you remember all of that?
I don't pay attention.
So it's exactly, well, I mean, all of it.
So they were rhythmically
It was outdoors.
dialed
It
in.
was at a festival. I think he headlined 2 nights.
This is why I really
That's
don't.
where they were talking about the frequencies within the music.
Well,
Okay.
So,
Okay, I got you
and
now.
it does.
I remember.
It like even when you're just watching it, on TikTok, which I probably will never watch anything on TikTok again. That freaked me out. But so anyhow, you walk through this giant mouth.
You know they've read every one of your emails.
Okay, so let's
Do you know
talk
they have
about Travis
downloaded
Scott.
it all down? They have you
Well,
dissect.
I don't have anything bad in emails. I don't send dirty pictures. I'm boring. Leave me alone.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me just tell you. Going back to Travis Scott, I think this was interesting. Live Nation came
This is very
under a
interesting.
lot of crap. They lost a big, and he got sued. I don't actually remember what happened about it. But so you had to walk through first this giant mouth. Like that's how you got into the festival, prop. But the stage,
It was Astrofest, right?
I think the tour was called Astro World was the album. I'm not a Travis Scott fan. Yeah,
So
see if
anyways.
you can pull it up. But it was wild. The people did. They were doing the countdown to him taking the stage, and the
the
it almost
hypnotic,
sounded like
yes,
chanting.
it is.
That made my lips tickle.
Exactly.
And it called people, but
Forward.
some folks were in a trance. I mean, children died. It was a mess.
I
Whole
can't
mess.
play it, can I?
No, don't play it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Don't
but
play.
look at that stage, how demonic it is. That's it.
Don't say
The
it.
Astro,
Say how D it is.
how D it is. How
You have the
how-
volume off, right?
Yes.
I mean, look. So you could be able. That's it. And what's the headline? Yeah, it was at Houston. This is where
We can watch this, Dave.
it's on YouTube. So
Okay,
of course
and
you can
then you
watch
can
it.
turn it on if you want.
See if you can find. Look, Travis Scott. On my footage.
Yeah, I'm not listening to that.
Yeah,
I don't put that in my brain.
but that's the way
That's
it
the
was.
Did you
entrance
see
right
that
there.
big tunnel?
That's
It's
the
like-
stage,
it's
like
like an-
tunnel going.
and
You mean
an
with the light at the
inferno.
end?
Dimension tunnel.
It was wild. The whole thing was
Yeah.
just wild.
He
I'm not
got
a
sued big time over that.
So I
People
believe
died.
100% in.
You see, look, crowd crush. Go to Wikipedia.
Yeah, go to it.
We're here.
What really happened and why it matters.
Is that what you want me to click
Yeah,
on?
yeah,
Click.
yeah.
I forget how many people died.
Whatever she says.
Yeah, Live Nation took a lot of crap about the fencing because it, that's what they all blamed it on.
Yeah.
Not secure. Grand jury declined to indict Scott, but they did.
What do you know?
Numerous lawsuits have been filed against Scott, Live Nation, and other parties involved. I don't know why we're talking about this.
I do.
It was wild.
I like it.
Music.
No, it's
I love
it's,
music.
It's about the trance of people in this world and the rhythmic dance that you either get involved in to go with the flow or you begin to go against the grain. And I know you to be, from what I understand about you and what I've seen about you, you are someone who goes against the grain. And I don't even, and it's not a bad thing. It's just you question things.
I do. I'm
That's
curious.
not-
Don't you question things?
Absolutely. I question everything.
Yeah, I do.
And I also find
And I
that
don't always trust what I see.
I don't, not one bit.
Yeah.
Not one bit. I don't trust what I see.
And that just probably made me sound like a conspiracy person.
No.
My ears need a break from these.
Take them off whenever you
thank
like.
God, yeah.
You don't have to. I mean,
don't
you
need
can
'em.
hear me, right?
I can hear you fine.
Well, everybody can hear you. Fine.
yeah,
you
okay,
can hear
Can
Dave.
you hear me, Dave? I can
yeah.
hear you. Yeah, I don't want to put them back
You don't
on.
have to.
My ears,
Yeah.
they get sweaty.
Yeah. It's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for the grace.
Right, even before we got here, he said something. He's like, she doesn't like these headphones.
I
Yeah.
hate them.
It's your body, your choice.
Thank you. High five. I'm here for that.
Her body, her choice.
Anyhow,
Anyways.
yeah, no, I do. I think it's important to.
Nope. We're gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna get you back on where you were. 'Cause
Okay, what was on?
this was a while back. It was about the movement that was going on in this world, and then the opposing sides. That's how I got off and
Yeah.
got banned. And I think we did a good job of covering it. But it's also
I can't believe that happened. I feel like you ought to be able to have that conversation.
You should.
And you
But
ought
this
to be
is
able to
China.
have it with community.
you should. But this is China.
Okay.
This is why America and countries like, and it's not just America, North America. See how arrogant we are? America goes from Canada to, and I try to say North America. I understand that.
that is wild.
So what's wild to you is that how quickly they censored me?
Yeah.
Well, there's people watching. And so with my podcast,
I mean, we aren't that interesting. We're
No.
interesting.
No, but
do you understand? Okay, do you understand that there's an actual file on you? Do you understand that people trade on you because you are worth $686,000 during your lifetime?
That's it.
The average American, you got to take the low. This is the median. Did you like math?
No.
Okay, that's okay. I hated math, but I do understand the median.
When I meet the perfect guy, he's got to be
Okay.
good at math. Add that to the list.
Okay, I got that.
Okay.
I got that.
Yeah.
But I mean, you are
I
worth
need him to know how to leave a tip.
you are worth more. Thank you very freaking much. From a bartender and a waiter.
I'm just saying.
I tip well.
Me too.
Even if you're rude, I'm gonna tip you 20%, 15-20%. I'm not leaving you hanging.
20 is minimum, no matter what.
Yeah, it really is. And I got my daughter now is doing it, and all of a sudden she's tipping 30% because I mean these
That's
these
right.
how
these
you
people
live.
work. Yeah, I
They
got
do work.
totally off track, and I'm okay
Anyhow,
with that.
so a file, and I might only be worth
Okay, hang on.
$686,000.
I could be a little off my numbers. I don't care like she does. Y'all go do the homework.
I don't. I mean, this
Hang on a
is
second.
new
You're
concept.
worth. You're getting lost in the 686.
Yeah.
You're worth more than that. Damn it. I'm just saying the median. So this is where people think, like if you said it, you'd be worried that people think you're crazy. I don't care because I know what happens. And so we are a commodity. Each one of us, each of our soul. And then if you go look at Hollywood and you go watch The Matrix and you go and watch how it all ties into the stories, exactly, you start sounding crazy. And what do they say? That guy's crazy. And they've made it where now you're worried about whether or not they think you're crazy. I don't give a fuck if they think I'm crazy. I'm going to say what I see. And
then they're going to pull you right off.
I don't give a fuck what they say. Then I'll open a third account. And if they shut that down, then I'll go live on YouTube. And they will find me there. The right people will find me. It may not be the ones that are on here.
It's wild.
See,
I worked in.
You're in a spiritual warfare, is what you're tasting.
100%.
Okay, so let me help you with someone who's had a sword out for a long time.
All right.
Okay,
Go.
When you're in a spiritual warfare, there are going to be some innocent that get cut. I mean, it's to save the masses, and there's going to be some stray fire because I'm going to be wrong on some stuff, and I'm going to look crazy to some people, and they're going to be dead right. I was wrong on it, but they won't hear the truths of what has been said.
That makes sense.
When I got into gangster rap,
Yeah.
there are doors that have to be opened.
That's right.
And I didn't get up the ladder. I was just around the ladder, and the doors were there, and calls were made, and people. And then you go listen, and then you watch all this sick P Diddy stuff. And how
That P. Diddy stuff is outrageous.
Okay, but is it really? Because you go read the
Yes.
Bible about Sodom and Gomorrah, and they were knocking on Lot's door saying, "Hand us your children." It's in the Bible. And what did Lot do first? He didn't even go into the he just pitched his tent away. He didn't even the Bible says he pitched it away from it.
Right.
And then he turned his tent towards Sodom and Gomorrah. And then he moved a little closer. Gradualism. So that is if there is one side, I got to be careful with TikTok people. But listen, for y'all that think I'm why I do this, because it's a spiritual warfare, and I'll dive into anything to grab one. And Dave knows one. There's one. There's one that came off of TikTok that is now a rabid podcast here that is probably now 55 days sober. And it all came because I was willing to be a part of a movement.
I love it.
And there's going to come a day where there's going to be men knocking on this door, and they're going to say, "You can't have this podcast anymore." That's why I'm going mobile. You won't find me. I'll keep posting, motherfuckers. And when you listen, I'm no Jesus, and I'm no Paul, and I'm nobody in the Bible. I'm a common.
But I mean, what is
hang on. I'm a common run-of-the-mill drunk with some simple ideas.
Yep.
But the one thing I will not do is I will not go stand in the corner. I will find that gap and I'll stand in it. And I don't give a fuck if everybody leaves. I will draw my damn sword as they're coming.
That's biblical.
I don't know what it is, but it's in me, and I just can't help it because
Standing in the
I
gap.
see clearly. Yeah, but what I see is the spiritual world is very clear to me. So when you and I walk, the matrix is very, very. You want to know the truth?
Yeah.
Is very real to me. I don't see numbers. I see patterns and cycles. I see faces only to see the patterns and cycles. I'll see your hands move to know what you're doing to put you in the matrix of what slot are you fitting in? Where are you going? What are you trying to do? And all of a sudden.
That's why your brain can do 9 things at one time.
But all of a sudden, no, but it can't always. But all of a sudden, I see that the darkness is there or the light is there, and it's there for me to drink from or to fight on. And then I know, then it's like, now I know why I'm here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And all of a sudden, clunk. Oh shit! From behind, sorry. And I get my ass beat. And then all of a sudden I'm in gangster rap and I'm running from Miami to Atlanta, and people up in the ranks have gotten wind of us, and this building you're sitting in was going to be an after hours club. It wasn't going to be where Becky is. There was going to be big booty dancing.
I know you told me that before.
Yeah, I'm not joking.
You don't have enough parking here for that.
Oh yes, I do, because see, sweetheart, the parties we throw, the cars don't come. You go bring them. The buses come, and then they come back and they take them home because it's Clay don't play.
Clay don't play.
Yeah, well, they made that very clear to me, so it was not going to happen, and so it became a boutique. So there's still big booties, but it's mannequins.
Yeah, the pivot.
My point, all that, yes, the freaking pivot. My
It's
point,
right here. That's why you got to pivot.
yeah, my point to all that is, I will get so far ahead of God, even when I'm trying to do right. So intentions can't matter to me. Feelings can't matter to me. Because if they do, I would find a way to have an after hours club here. Fuck the police. Because if I want to do, because that was my intention. So I have to be able to pivot, and I have to be able to biblically pivot, and I have to know when I'm in a
But
spirit.
your relationship with Jesus is important to you.
100%.
Right.
But I have to know when it's a spiritual warfare and when I'm just living
Being
life.
Brett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know that.
I think that's the struggle. So,
I can't be that self-reflective always.
okay, so you know that great scripture, the one in 1 John, talks about perfect love and fear, casting out fear.
Mm-hmm. Fear is a big thing in this world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So,
I don't live in fear.
no. I mean, fear either moves you towards something or away from it.
Mm-hmm.
Think about the insurance business.
Mm-hmm.
You have insurance for the fear of what if, right?
Yeah.
But going back to 1 John 4, and it talks about perfect love, it casts out all fear, right? There's only been one person on the whole planet who's ever been perfect. And I mean, where did that get him? Where did the perfect love end him?
Crucified.
That's right. So I read this thing recently, and it was mind-blowing to me. It was like a new kind of thought about that, because we do all this work, internal work, to be better people so that we can be good parents, not repeat our parents' mistakes, so that we can be good spouses, good employees, good, relative term, right? But really, while you're changing, you're doing the work. You're doing the work. You heard that pronoun. While you are doing the work. What you're really saying is, and I'm probably not going to articulate it correctly. I think it's important to get healthy and be emotionally healthy, physically healthy,
spiritually healthy.
Yes.
Yep.
Have a relationship with God. I believe in that.
Yeah.
I believe when you don't know what to do, even when you do know what to do, when you're practicing the pause, your first step always should be on your knees, or breath prayers, however it works for you.
But what do you do with a country that
Well,
60% have never even been in church? Isn't that crazy?
Is
that mind-blowing to you?
But no, not really. I mean,
It is
it's
to me.
not, because, I don't go to church every Sunday, but I have a relationship with God.
I mean, no. Okay, let me put it this way. I think, Dave, look this up if you can. I think 60% of people have never even heard about Jesus, which is mind-blowing to me.
Well,
it's something along that line. Something is like they don't even know about Christianity or something like that.
So
I don't know how you don't. I mean,
let me ask you this question. I read this today. I almost sent it to you. I thought it was great. So this guy writes, and it kind of changed it. It's
1 John 4.
Yeah, 1 John 4, verse 8. It's the pivot. I tried for years to walk in perfect love. This is what they said, and failed daily. I thought perfect love referred to my loving others perfectly. So that's a control thing, right?
Yep.
Me loving others perfectly.
Yep.
All right. I can't believe I'm reading this without my glasses. Then God showed me that the only perfect love was his love for me. He's the only one that can love perfectly. Once that became clear, I started confessing. So I think this is important. I started confessing. I don't have everything I do. Okay, wait, that can't be right. Once that became clear, I started confessing. I don't love everything I do, but I love myself as I am because God loves me right where I am, right in that moment. And I know I need to change.
Yeah.
And then he goes on to say, in fact, I believe God is changing me daily, but meanwhile, I'm not going to reject what God accepts. What is that?
They're just sending thank yous.
69% of the world's population do not believe in their God for the same reasons. They do not believe in other gods.
I'll accept myself as I am right now, knowing I won't always remain this way.
Do you accept yourself?
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, are
See,
there
I
things
have,
that I want to change about myself? 100%.
because that all sounds great. I was listening very deeply, and I'm not going to be able to pull out the words if you like try to pin me.
That's
But
okay. I'm not going to try to.
I
pin you.
don't. I
That
don't.
was assertive.
I don't. It was proactive. It was proactively assertive. How about that?
Truce.
Yes.
Truce.
Yeah. It was because there'll be 7 words to it by the time we're done. Because there is this one friend of mine that we always talk about. What the cornbread fuck? And then so it started like that, right? And so now it's like I was at the dog place and it took my money.
Yeah.
And I was like, that non-cornbread feeding, Dr. Pepper not giving, fuck, it becomes stupid.
Yeah.
And y'all are just staring at me, so I'm gonna shut up. You're like,
I think this is really good.
she's gonna go back. How about me throwing that in right in the middle of the biblical terms? All the believers are. Hang on, say all the believers are going. I know. You know why? Because I hate the norm. It just, I don't know. I get uncomfortable with so many Bible verses.
I didn't. There's one. 1 John 4:8.
Yeah, but I have a bunch of them in my head.
All the time.
Yeah, no, I don't because I don't let them in there.
Oh.
Yeah, that sounds ugly, doesn't it?
It does.
I know. Well, how about this? Why don't we take the golden rule and let me master that one verse, and then I'll dive into all them big old fancy 66 books. And you know what I've done? I challenged myself 3 years ago.
To get the golden rule right.
Haven't done it right one day. Not
Me
one day have I
either.
100%.
But that's a good challenge.
Okay, and when I do, I will dive deep. Now I know a bunch of verses, and you can go watch the Nathan.
That's a really great. That's great. What you just said is great.
I didn't learn it in church or in the Bible. And I was sitting with somebody the other day.
But I mean, I think it's good.
Yeah.
That's a good point of reference.
Yeah. No, it is. But I mean, one of the men that has pounded Matthew 7:1 into my head for so many years is the most blind man I know.
Oh, wow.
And they use it to teach, and yet not to learn. I don't hang out with people that use and this was not you, by the way. I do not. That's proactive. I do not hang out with people that teach. I hang out with people that share to learn.
Yeah, that to me.
There's a big difference.
To me, that was mind blowing.
No, I think you're on a journey for you, and that's why I love. I think that's why you're a good guest here, and I think that's what all about the grind is. It is actually a journey. It started a journey for me to figure out why I am who I am, and think the way I do.
I don't think we ever figure that out.
I think
I think we're supposed to work at that, But I think a lot gets made of, you have to have purpose and da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, I think that's where, so you're getting somewhere with me. We're starting to get close. Thank you, Lord. Starting to get closer. So I think, in my humble opinion, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a doctor, and Trish stood us up. No, I'm just kidding.
And
She's a sickie.
Ruth will analyze
Yes,
all of it.
I love it.
I love you, Ruth, and we love that you're going to analyze this. Actually, let's call her. She can analyze it on the phone.
She can.
Okay. She'll love this.
Yes. I don't even know where we're going to.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I don't even know
It'll
where
be
we're going.
okay.
I don't even know where we're going to go
I'll
with
have
it.
to tell her that we can't get kicked off TikTok.
Let me think. Oh, I'm not worried about TikTok.
You just ask. I'll just put her on the phone.
Let's see, what am I asking?
Well, whatever you're talking about, the purpose.
I'm interviewing. We're talking with you.
No. You said we're getting somewhere, and the purpose.
I know, but she may throw us off. Hang that up.
I didn't dial. She
Okay,
won't throw us off.
don't call.
All right.
Don't call because it's you. Now, where was I going with that?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Okay, I know where I was.
Oh God.
It's not you. This is the world. This is where I think a lot of the problem comes. What happened in the Garden of Eden? I mean, we ate from the tree of the knowledge.
We
of good.
didn't. You all did. Men did it. Women talked you into it.
Whatever. We as humans
Yes, we
ate
as
from the tree of the fruit of the knowledge of good and evil, and we became intelligent. We became so intelligent, we became stupid. Now, I'm paraphrasing the whole Bible really fast.
Yeah.
And so that's all I need to know is, so my own thought process, when I get intelligent, I went back on a lot of my stuff and the things that I thought I knew and I understood about me, and I got this figured out, and I know how to read people that way, and that edging God out began.
The ego.
No. I wasn't, no, there was no ego. There was. That's the delusion. But I didn't see it. You couldn't have shown me it. And I was doing this for you. I was doing this to help others.
Right. You've said that.
And I was edging God out.
Yeah.
Now I do the exact same things, but I realize I can't. He can.
Right.
I think I'll let him.
Yeah.
And it's the same motor doing almost the same thing, a little less, because I pause and I wait for the God of my understanding to open doors.
But how does that play into purpose? Do you think that is your purpose?
My purpose is to do the next right thing. That's as far as I go. Now, do I have plans like shutting down this store and things like that? And I mean, the moves that I've had to make in the last 2 years are beyond me.
Right.
I don't have the skill sets to do what's happened. And so I know there's a power greater than myself, whatever somebody wants to call it. The God I know doesn't need me to define it. It doesn't need a big Bible. And by the way, that Bible's not even complete.
Right.
Not even remotely.
That's right.
And it was written by an idiot. King James, he's an idiot.
He really was.
Okay, so I mean, what are we doing here? So I mean, it is a book to learn from. You know what saved my ass even more than that?
What?
Was the big book in AA, the 164 pages. That rang more true to me than anything. And then after I understood that, all of a sudden the Bible became alive. And all the verses I knew, and all the verses I knew intellectually.
That's interesting.
So watch this. So this is where I believe the greatest hiccup that the greatest lie that we buy is self-empowerment. The greatest lie that we buy is that I have to be able to do it by myself. I have to be able to figure it out by myself. I have to catch it.
Yeah.
And then they repeat the cycle, because I'm a pattern cycle guy.
Yep.
And they repeat the cycle over and over and expect different results.
And women are the worst at this. I believe.
I'm not saying that, because
I am, and maybe that's a generalized statement. Which
women are the worst
at what you just said. I don't think men do that.
You don't think men? I think all people. I think all people are blind to what. Okay, that's a generalization. I'm not going there.
Okay.
I think there are a lot of people in this world that have the ability to blind themselves without even knowing it. The same way you can read a room and know which group clique you have spoken to, who you haven't spoken to when you're at your job.
Yeah.
I believe people run inside their heads and know exactly what they're doing subconsciously, but not consciously. And I think through focused repetition, they've done it so often
that they're comfortable in their skin doing that.
Well, it's scientific. You can show when it really clicked with me was when I watched some stupid documentary, and no, I can't tell you what it is, but you can look this up. The fatty tissue of a brain has an electrical charge. So we are electrically charged people. That's why grounding works so well. Grounding is taking your shoes off, people. Yeah. They didn't give you shoes till your 60s. And really start putting the rubber soles on our shoes. And we lost touch with this earth. Watch this. Go take your shoes off and stand in the grass.
I do it all the time.
See, then you release. The beach. You go to, why are we so drawn to the beach? And I mean, I'm not saying that all this is like the depth of, but there's something to this.
Something to it.
So inside the brain, you have receptors.
Yeah.
And when a habit is, why does it take 21 days for a habit to form? Because the electrical currents have to go from one receptor to the other to tell your body what to do. Like to move my fingers, it does it really quick. And as you do it over and over, the channel in your brain gets deeper and deeper. So the only way to form a new habit is to build a new channel. And so now I'm a visual guy. So now I had a visual. I can literally visual, and it helped me. I would sit there and go, I have got to get a new channel. And that's what I would tell myself. It was like a quick word to tell
And
me.
is that how you think that you were able to beat alcoholism?
Hell no. I have no. There is a time to talk about it, but it has to be set up right because that's a loaded question.
Well, I mean,
And no,
okay.
I'm gonna answer it. No, I'm gonna answer it because alcoholism. See, alcohol is but a
symptom to
the liquid was just
right.
Before that, I was a workaholic and the world praised me. I mean, I was putting in 16, 18 hours a day. I never drank. And I was training people.
You were
I was
addicted to something.
I'm going to be addicted to something. Guess what I'm addicted to today? The wounded.
Right.
Helping the next one. That AA taught me.
I love that.
And and actually it really wasn't even AA.
So
it was
then
a
do you
fight.
think that's your purpose now? That's what this
purpose
this whole
journey. Yeah.
Whole conversation, this part started by us talking about purpose.
My purpose in life
And perfect love. Purpose and perfect love.
I don't have a choice of what my purpose is. Now, they just come to me. I have a choice of whether I deal with them or not.
Right.
But the wounded are brought to me. And
do you actively seek that?
Hell no, I run from it. I've been running since I was 13. I was called into the ministry, youth ministry. Yep, kids come to me. Dave will tell you. I mean, autistic kids will sit here and talk to me.
Oh yeah,
talk. They could be.
I believe it.
The kid was rubbing a penny. Next thing I know, I'm rubbing a penny, and all of a sudden he's talking to me.
I believe it.
And I mean, now we weren't talking the way you and I are talking, but we have our way of talking.
Sure.
Because I'm somewhere on the spectrum for some reason, for somehow.
I love it.
And I haven't figured it out yet. But I pick up wind as the same way I did with the PTSD. But I want to be careful because Rome, we got so smart. Egypt. I mean, you listen to Joe Rogan and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, they had watches. How did they get those rocks up? I now know. I believe I know. I believe they used water. And I believe they floated. I also believe there were giants in this world.
There were giants in the world.
Right.
There totally were.
Yeah, but that still doesn't explain how they got them all perfectly aligned. It still doesn't explain how they're in South America, North America, and they're on the same radius all the way around the world. Yeah. There's something bigger out here. And if God has one little world to play with, you think he can't play with like 50 million worlds? It wouldn't surprise me to have that when we get to heaven, there's these one-eyed minions with little thing, whatever we all are. Wait, there was another world? I don't care.
I don't care either.
And I believe if there is a higher power, there's lower powers. And I believe the lower powers chuckle at all the self-reflection and the intellectual prowess that we try to develop.
Yes.
And so what we've done now is we've taken God out of a God, which is
now we're getting something.
Why can't we just call it good, orderly direction? I mean, because the Bible, all it does is tell kids to obey your parents and be good. Why is it? I mean, it says other things, and I understand the conflict, but why can't you skip over that the same way you skip over a movie where all of a sudden this bad guy rapes a girl but you watch the rest of the movie?
Right.
I don't. See, I hate that. I don't want anything to do with that, like a sexual. I hate all that stuff. I don't want it in my brain.
Right.
Because I now know my brain's a computer, input, output. And whatever comes in is going to come out some way or another.
That's right.
Well, y'all have been saying it forever. All you smart people and normies. And that's really, for me, I was spiritually dead. I had no God other than myself. And I didn't know it. I didn't know I was my God. I really thought I had a God because I didn't know, and I learned this on the podcast. I can't even tell you who told me this. Dave will probably tell you, but I didn't know that the lower powers owns the fence line, and I was really good at walking the fence.
Walking the fence.
I didn't know I was walking on his side. I didn't know.
Right.
I thought. Now that doesn't mean even during that time that I wasn't reaching out to people and touching, because the God that I know.
It goes back to what I just read to you.
Yep.
God that you know.
Do you know I was in Fleming Island?
He will use you just how you are.
I was drunk. I was not drunk the way y'all would think drunk, because my kind of drunk was different than that kind of drunk. But I was drunk enough where I shouldn't have been behind the wheel. And there was a man at the bar that was drunk. And nobody else was able. And so this guy was going to drive. So they asked me to take him home.
Oh.
And I took him home. And I'm driving through Fleming Island, and it's 1:30 in the morning. Hey, man, I know the owners. We're going to stay till 3 or 4, so I'm good by the time I get back. You know, that was, and we had fun. We were never mean. I didn't really know the guy. He was slobbering and, you know, just out there. And I'm talking a little bit in and out.
Did he know where he lived?
That was interesting. That's why we were driving around Fleming Island. But I think somebody at the bar knew his address somehow, and I was able. This is probably about 12, 15 years ago.
Sure.
And I come up to the stop sign right there where Fleming Island Elementary is, and it was like 1:30 in the morning, and all I heard was "Stop!"
And there was no one there, was there?
Shh. Car flew by at 90 miles an hour, ran the stop signs. Right. I've never seen a car go so fast. The guy was drunk. Nobody else is in the car with me. I could be lying to all y'all.
You're not.
I don't care. I don't care what they think because I know the right people it'll resonate with. I call it, I'm gonna bounce with this. So
Bounce.
the receptors, I call them zzz. That's all I knew. I could feel them in my head. Think I'm crazy? I accept. I can feel them in my head. I can tell what part of my brain is firing. Think I'm crazy? I accept. I can tell what part of my brain is firing. I can tell when my active brain is firing. Right now, my frontal right lobe is firing, and right over here is firing. So get Trish and them to tell me what this is right here.
And Ruth?
And Ruth. And you'll find out that that's some kind of, I don't know. But I've been around enough intelligent people that go, you know what you're saying? I'm like, no, I don't know. What am I saying? And they go, it's this. And they'll give me a word, and I go look it up, and I go, holy shit. And so I've understood now that we all have skill sets and that they're planted in us. The question is, do I water them properly? Do I pull the weeds around them? Do I keep them? Do I nurture them? Do I repot them in a new spot? Am I willing to defend them against even my loved ones? Because my spiritual sobriety matters more to me than my kids.
Wow.
I will walk away from my kids before I walk away from my spiritual sobriety. Because without spiritual sobriety, I'll lose my kids. So if they aren't going to accept me,
I just got chills.
If they aren't going to accept me spiritually willing to grow, then they are in a different spot than me.
I love that.
And we aren't like-minded. And if that doesn't mean I don't love you.
Right.
Doesn't mean I ain't here for you. But it means I'm going to hold the ground. You may drift, but I'm holding.
I love it.
And now I drift. Gangster rap. I was drifting. I was opening this store while running a festival. I was putting in, Dave,
Crazy.
I was putting in 20 to 21 hours a week.
Oh, without a doubt.
A day. I was sleeping I was sleeping in my truck.
Did you help with that, Dave?
No, I had nothing to do with that.
Dave knows nobody.
Nothing to do with
Nothing.
He didn't want anything to do with it.
They come on my live every now.
Not really. Brent wanted me a couple times. He said he was going to take me with him, and I just didn't have the
but like
want
meetings
to go and do it.
Yeah, and I didn't know what I was in. I had no clue. But that's been my life. I dive in. And
What happened to that festival?
it still goes.
But you don't.
Oh, I'm not a part of Orange Crush or anything in any which way. My goal of Orange Crush, it's gangster rap. My goal of Orange Crush was twofold. My son was in college and was being overlooked in the pros. And so I had this, I wasn't trying to fight for my son, but I had this idea. So I went and got my sports agent's advisor's license.
Right.
And I had an idea to shoot videos.
Right.
And to do videos. And then it ran into realtors and shooting videos.
Sure.
And and that's where I didn't have all the equipment, and they were really good at editing. In order to get scratch my back, I got to scratch theirs. And so we were doing local artists. And then 3 weeks before it came up, Orange Crush was already coming. Well, the bitch boy up there in Atlanta that owns it right now. Yeah, Mikey, I'm talking to you, kid. Hold that for me. Punk ass. I ain't never saw you. So you talk all that game up there. You all that big gangster stuff. 1017 Blandon Boulevard, kid. Here all the time. Anyways, I had to pay him $1,000 to be able to go home. He had no money.
So I was going to say, that was crazy.
Yeah.
They used to talk about being big ballers.
Yeah.
And they were here stuck, and Brett had to give them money to get back to Atlanta.
Yeah, after they had already hustled me.
Yeah.
And because I didn't want to be seen as a racist, so I violated every sound business principle I ever had. And I had no mentor to run sound business principles through to tell me I was being an idiot. And so I made I violated some serious issues. And now the Mikey thing and all that stuff, I don't care. I mean, listen, there's a time and a place, and I've said my piece with them, and I'm done. And they know where I stand. I know where they stand, and we leave each other alone.
Sure.
If they don't, I'm willing to go to jail for a very long time. And they always tell you it's not the gangsters that you worry about. It's that one crazy white boy walking with them. And that's probably what's helped me. Now, that doesn't mean that there's not smokers out there that can come and finish me in 2 seconds.
Sure.
I don't care.
Sure.
But there's things in place that then go in line. And they go, I go, we go. So let's dance. Yes. Now you want to get all that wrapped up because you start getting me going because that became
that was my dance move.
No, I know, but no, I mean get wrapped up in all that because that became a world that I loved and I was good at it.
I'm sure.
And I saw where and a year before that happened, back to what got me violated on TikTok, I was warned. And I told Dawn Marie, I said, Satan's fixing to hand me power and money. This was a year before I got into it.
And that's what happened.
I didn't know what I was going to get into.
Right.
I could feel what I call ripples.
What we were talking about earlier.
It's ripples.
Like something.
For me, no, it's ripples. I can see things setting up. I can't see. There's times I go, and a lot of times I'm wrong. I'm like, why is that? Why am I meeting this guy? And it's just a ripple. You can sort of see. I just felt like there was an opportunity. I've been in it enough times. I've failed the prosperity test a few times, and I just felt the vibe. And so all of a sudden I'm in it. So I got out all that and I have no desire to be in it. What I did learn though, I gained a huge skill set.
Which was?
I can throw festivals at the drop of a hat for minimal dollars, having the city involved. They build my stages. I know all the process. I know how to get I can go bring Eminem in.
We should have a festival.
I can do it in 2 seconds.
Let's do it.
From country, but I do want to finish this because this is something important to me.
Yeah.
My goal of Orange Crush was to broaden it.
Right.
Was to show country singers, African American, to show gospel singers, and I don't always remember if I've said this on here before or not, but
I love it.
It wasn't to be a gangster. I wasn't trying to be young.
Right.
It was the world. In order to help people, this is what I've come to understand. In order to help people, I have to go where they are. And then I have to walk out with them.
That's right.
And so some of these people had never been outside of their neighborhoods. That's hard to understand that somebody in Jacksonville has never been past 7 blocks. Do you understand that? From the time they were, other than the hospital, from the time they were born to, other than going to school on some bus, they go home. They don't leave their block.
We have that in Keystone.
Yes. In every town. And so, it was mind blowing to me how someone had that, how someone could be so boxed in, and it was just another spiritual warfare. And so I'm getting off track for me on the spiritual warfare side and a little bit of the gangster side. And so that's that kind of stuff that some people will go back and go, oh my gosh, I wish I hadn't said that. I don't care because there's a lot of.
I mean, I shouldn't have said it.
There's a lot of things on here I shouldn't say. But there's a time and a place to say them, and I just trust that my God will let people hear what they need to hear, and they'll be deaf to what they shouldn't. And it works pretty good. He takes my stupid voice and helps people.
Voice isn't stupid.
Well, okay, I use that.
I know.
Okay, let me say this.
I don't like when people say
okay,
that
I understand
about
that, but I say it differently. I'm not saying I'm not stupid. I'm very comfortable in who I am.
And your voice doesn't sound stupid.
Well, thank you. When I say stupid, I don't think I'm stupid. I remind myself, Brett, without a power greater than you and a lot of good humans around you and a lot of luck and timing, you wouldn't be where you are.
I think that could be true for everyone.
Yeah, but my ego will tell me I did it all. I've seen enough men do it that I know of somebody now here recently that had an affair. Hang on a second. Stay with me for a second. Had an affair. I used to tell my kids a long time ago, their mama, I tell them, I can cheat on your mom. They were kids. People, oh, you dog. No, right place. I mean, wrong place, wrong time, wrong mentality, wrong. And it can happen to anybody. And the man or woman that says that'll never happen is the one it'll happen with. So that mentality has kept me from a lot of headaches, because when I didn't have that mentality, I was in some of those headaches. And I'm not talking about affairs and things like that.
Sure.
Just that cycle and pattern can be applied into a lot of different aspects of life. So you and I
makes good sense.
I don't know where you and I just went, but that was fun. That was mental exercise for me. That was fun.
Good job.
And I thoroughly enjoy you being here. We're not done. This is like an onion, in a good way. And you're just peeling away the layers. And there's so much depth to you. I mean, I don't think that you are a conservative or a liberal. And I don't think you're a moderate. I think you're Katherine Wills.
Yes.
And this is what I'm saying. I think we've gotten so smart and intelligent about who we are in life that we've gotten so smart, we've gotten stupid. Meaning, here we are now with the phones. And you know what everybody says? Why, if they didn't have these phones, really? Go look at the 50s. What were men looking at? They were looking at newspapers waiting on the train. And if it wasn't a newspaper, it was something, I mean, we're gonna continue to change towards the negative. This world,
I agree with that statement.
And so
That's why I feel like there's something big. I don't, again.
Well, there are sides being divided. Jelly Roll. And Nathan Dowd said this, and Nathan's just been playing in my ear, man.
Yeah.
He is just
Nathan is deep.
He fired my brain, and he's shooting me texts every now and then too. I'll have to send you some.
I love Nathan.
Like he said, "Do you realize that?" That man's fiery. He's like, "You realize that Jesus went to hell with the smell of a whore's perfume?" And I'm like, "What?" Well, Mary, when he was on the cross, Mary, who was a prostitute, a harlot, put perfume on him. And so then he says, so here's Jesus going into hell, kicking their. Now, he didn't use this verbiage at all, but it was much better the way he said. I should grab and read it, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
It was special to me. And I've chewed on that a lot. I'm like, hey, I just smiled going, here's God going, Jesus, I'm going to tell you, man, you want to know why we like the wow? You want to know why? Oh, you want to know why the NFL goes like this?
Whoa.
No, I'm getting excited. You don't know why the NFL goes like this when they score and they've learned to be all crazy? Because we are Christ-like. We were built after his image. Do you know what God is? He's a cocky joker. He wants no other gods before him.
That's
it's
right.
in the Bible.
And he's totally jealous
He's
for
a
us.
jealous God.
Yeah,
he said, don't play with me, Dave. Don't be putting nobody else in
right.
front of me, Bubba. You my bitch.
That's right.
You're my bitch. And here I am putting all this other stuff in front of him.
Right.
I ain't talking to you no more. Listen, now the Bible's going to be a lot fancier than that, but that's what I've learned. And I've learned that I've learned his dance. I've learned his rhythm. And when I give him his room, we are his bride. So when he spins me away and I give him the showroom and then lights come on, God goes, pow.
I love it.
And we own a building, Dave. No, Dave, I would dare say 3 to 5 years ago, Dave would have thought I was just what you said, crazy.
Yep.
I've never called you crazy.
No, stay with me. What you said, that people are going to think you're crazy. You said that today.
Okay.
You said that people are probably going to think I'm crazy about this. And Dave, 3 to 5 years ago, would have thought I'm crazy.
Would you have thought that, Dave? Is that accurate?
Yeah, slide that a little closer to you, just a little bit closer to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I was talking things. I was talking things and it didn't make sense to people. And then, I don't know, Dave. I can't. It sounds like I'm talking about me. It's not me. It's a spiritual movement. It's what you're talking about. Right. It's like, when are we going to take the pill? You've taken the pill. Now, when are you going to get off and go step in the water? You're on the boat. When are you going to step in the water? You're looking at Jesus, and he's saying, you asked to come out on the water. I was that son of a bitch. I was Peter. Okay. Well, I wasn't even looking at Jesus. Down I went. I was drowning while Peter's walking on the water. He at least...
I think I'm doing that.
There you go. I think this may be it.
I think I'm doing it.
I feel it.
I feel it too.
Yeah. But feelings are dangerous. Boy, Satan cackles.
I know.
I love
That's
feelings.
True. That's true.
Because
then
the
you
other
get
thing
in
I
your
didn't
head.
know, is that that Satan can sound like me. Can sound like God.
Mm-hmm.
He can sound like Trish. He can sound like Ruth. Mm-hmm. He has wisdoms. Mm-hmm. He knows the Bible backwards and forwards, and he trembles.
I know. It's scary, right?
No. I tell them to get the fuck out.
I have.
It is so much fun.
I know.
I talk to, there's some people that
But I mean-
I'm in a spiritual conflict with right now. I'm dead serious, that are
Yeah.
very close to me. And I looked them dead in the eyes and I said, I was talking and they thought I was talking to them. I said, no, I'm talking to your fucking mutt.
Oh.
I said, whatever demonic presence is sitting here that's in control, I'm
My
talking
mom
to
would
it.
love you. You know, when my
I don't
mom,
even talk to the person
but
sometimes.
let me tell you, so when my mom
Sound
died,
like a crazy guy.
let me tell you this. She was working on her PhD. And we went all over. The PhD, you know what it was? The psychology of exorcism. Now, I've seen some things. I mean, my mom's hauled me.
You know why she's there? Stay with me and tell me if I'm wrong.
Well, she's
Spiritual presences are much more open in Brazil.
Maybe. I mean, my mom was really, it was interesting.
Wow. Does she have any kind of articles that I can read?
I can look and see.
Come on.
Notes.
Feed me.
I mean, I can remember we went, I mean, I've been to all kinds of different places, different churches, and it is very interesting. We're the only, Christianity is what we're talking about. We're the only ones who don't, I mean, we talk about Jesus and perfect love and
Yep.
all the things, but we don't talk about the bad.
Yeah.
We're the only, and societally,
Yeah.
we're that way.
Yeah.
We
I do. I talk to it regularly. Well, because I was the kind of kid that I didn't care which side. Whoever would have. Oh, you want me to scare you? Whoever would have served my purpose, I would have gone with.
Mm-hmm.
And
when you were a kid.
I mean, I remember on Phillips Highway, drunk off my butt, in a lightning storm. I walked outside. I was having a spiritual warfare going on in my head. None of the other buddies knew. And I'm outside. I'm looking up. And I said, you know, if you are real, just take my leg. Don't even kill me. Just take my leg. I was cussing. What a merciful God. If people go,
Doesn't that blow your mind? That if you
I think about it often.
But if you
I
really,
think about that moment often.
if you really, and I think
I'd have took my damn leg.
We all, I mean, be like
Dave with no legs
Well,
going,
yeah,
fuck
and then-
you, Brett.
And I'd be like the richest OnlyFans girl ever. Woohoo, go me. I'm here for it. So, no, but seriously,
This is getting deep.
I think that we all have moments. I mean, definitely. I think the thing that blows my mind, I don't know if I'm even going to be able
You
to
will.
articulate
Just
it.
speak.
Maybe I'll.
Don't
maybe.
say that. I'll explain why later.
It blows my mind when I think about all the things that God has made, all the people, you know, I mean, all the things. It's everything. The cells.
He
Like,
yawns.
no, that's not what I was going to say.
Okay.
Angels. I mean, all the stuff that we think, even Satan.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
It blows my mind that out of all of it, he made all of it for us, and we're his favorite thing. Like, we are God's favorite thing.
But do we know why he made it all? Did he make it for us or did he make it for his glory? Remember, he's a jealous.
He made it for his glory. I understand. I mean,
We're
but we get to be the collateral of that.
Oh, 100.
I mean,
He loves us.
big time.
Yeah, I didn't like him. I didn't like him one bit. But that was the God that I grew up with. He was hellfire and brimstone.
I know.
Yeah, I didn't like that God.
I know.
Yeah, he wanted me to get my money happily.
I know.
Yeah, me and Nathan had a great talk about that. That was a lot of fun because
Nathan is deep at a level people don't understand.
I dig him.
Oh, I dig him
What I
too.
love is because
And he's
he
generous.
pokes at the establishment, and I poke at the.
And there's a little edge to him, but he's
Yep.
he's buttoned up.
Yeah.
He's a buttoned up edge.
Yes.
That's the right
he
way
helps
to do
me.
it.
He helps ground me, and I mean we're not like close buds or anything.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I'm uncomfortable when he texts me all the time because, now, I know a relationship is building. I'm like, a guy relationship's building, and I
I
get
love
very.
it.
I
I
get
love
very.
that you're just honest about that.
Oh no, I'm gonna run. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna run. I don't answer his call. I won't answer the
don't
text.
do that. Challenge yourself not to do that.
I am. I'm
Pinky
saying it
swear.
out loud.
Pinky swear.
Oh no, I'm not. I can't swear
on.
because I'll be lying.
Pinky
No, I
promise.
know me. I'm telling you, I don't do well with guys. I need to. 100. But
You
now,
do. You do.
100. 100.
See,
I
this
have
is
daddy
what-
issues.
This is what
I have
we're-
daddy issues.
This is what we were talking about.
Yeah, I have daddy. If you want to get into me, I have daddy issues. I know what I have.
I know that.
Yeah, I mean, everybody does. I don't hide from it.
No.
With daddy issues turn into men issues. But my mom is a sweet woman, but she had her cray-cray in her, man. I mean, she got some cray-cray.
Do you think you married to your mom a little bit?
No.
No.
I was such a good parent because I parented opposite of my parents.
Most
Not
people,
totally opposite.
right.
No, not most. No, I watch these people.
No,
they
most
follow.
most people who.
Most people that change do.
Yes, that's what.
Yeah.
That's where I was going with that.
Because I work too damn hard and watch these lazy parents sit here and spoil. And now, are my kids perfect? Absolutely not.
Are you perfect?
Huh?
Are you perfect?
I'm awesome. No,
Right.
I
A lot of pressure. That perfect.
no.
A lot of control.
Yeah, I don't have to. Yeah, I don't have any of that anymore. Since I got with that little 5'5" window washer, man, and he would chuckle at me and all his little smart ass one-liners.
I love it.
I learned that I wasn't that important. I remember when I thought what people think, like what you said, and I'm not saying this is what you say. This is where my brain was when I first got on here, and we'd get on here or we'd get on with these people. I'd be like, I wonder what they think. I wonder what they think. And I remember David, not this David Cottingham saying, I remember when I thought people used to think about me, and I get it. The point was people aren't thinking about you, Brett. You just think.
I know.
Ego.
Yeah.
And so what it allows me to do is it allows me to knock the first layer of my ego off.
I love.
And so then no wall can ever be built. If I keep that first layer
That's right.
off, the wall can't be built.
This is my love language. You're speaking my love language.
So
right
you
now.
speak now, because I am.
No. I mean, I have nothing to add to that. I vibe with that.
Yeah.
I get it.
That is you say my life journey. My life journey is in every aspect, in every cycle and pattern that I see that God has given me the ability to see, and that also I've busted my ass to develop.
Right.
He allows me to be proud.
That's the part of it.
Well, because there's a parable in there about God, about the master giving
that's
the
part of it.
I mean, some buried
You
it.
could have stayed stuck.
Yeah.
You could have stayed.
Oh, I was.
That's so frustrating.
You know what's so funny is when I was called into the ministry, you know who it was under?
Who?
A
Jerry
pedophile.
Fall? Oh, I was going to say Jerry Falwell.
No, see, isn't that funny?
Yeah, that's wild.
Brother Gray at Trinity.
Really?
I used to go to Trinity camp. I didn't go to the church. I went to Trinity camp because I was. Now watch, hang on, watch this. So that was the only camp that
What year did you graduate? You didn't
88.
But you didn't graduate from Trinity. You graduated
No, I
from
hated
Episcopal.
Trinity.
Yeah,
I went to University Christian. We hated Trinity.
Yeah, that's right.
And then my dad put me at Episcopal on a work scholarship for all the yuppies. Thank y'all for the education.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, and so they could get a little better at football. They didn't
Thanks
realize.
for being good kissers too.
Yeah, yeah, and thanks for the nice cars.
And
I'd
the
never
full-size
driven a Porsche.
Frosties.
I'd never driven a Porsche. I was like, oh gosh, she's not pretty, but that's a gorgeous car. Hey, you want to go out? Call it shallow if you want. I'm from Phillips Highway. I'd never been in. I'd never sat on leather.
I love it.
I mean, they had a phone in their car back then. They had the little slinging things. I'm like, these girls were like able to pay for food. I was trying to find free dates, and these girls are like, I have a '77 Lincoln that was gobbling gas. I only had like $20, so I had to go in gas. We are sidetracked and off-railed now.
It's okay.
I'm happy. It's what happens as you get further along. I'll tell you this. I know spiritual warfare to be real. I accept all that you said, except for the generalities. And I think
What did I? I thought I did pretty good about that.
you
tonight.
did. You absolutely did.
I've been working on
and
it since you busted my balls about it.
And I wasn't. Things become very personal to you. I was talking as a podcast, the generalities. I don't like generalities in here because that's where I get drowned. I will drown in generalities. Oh well, all them people and my whole family and that and I think Satan cackles at all that. I want to take everybody on an individual basis, and being individually, you have so many fun layers about you, and I mean this. You're a powerful businesswoman who has survived in life without a man. And although there's a longing and a tenderness to have love, yet you're complete.
I am complete.
Yeah. So, I mean.
However, I will tell you this. So the big feels, I met someone, and I know that's going to be the person.
What?
But I'm not going to talk about that on a podcast.
So
I know.
you're going to go ahead and put that on the. I would not have. Okay.
I just said it out loud.
She said it out loud.
I heard her.
You don't
Okay.
have to edit.
So do we have a date?
No.
Okay. He does. Does he know?
I don't know what he knows.
He's gonna watch this.
He might not.
Hey, listen, Bobby. She's not dating a Bobby. Hang on, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Let's see how good my ESP is, and then we'll get out of here.
Okay. This will be fun.
Oh, it's a short name.
How many letters?
5.
Nope.
4. I'm close. I was so close. I got him. I'm not gonna say his name.
You're gonna whisper it in my ear.
Huh?
You're gonna whisper it in my ear. Is it someone that you know?
Absolutely, it's not that name. Okay, so there's a couple more filters to run through. See, this isn't like ESP. I'm filtering things.
What does he do?
Wouldn't be that. Hang on a second.
Is he a guy's guy?
100. Yeah, 100. He has a boat.
Oh, okay.
He loves the water. He loves the beach.
I don't. Okay.
He's an entrepreneur. Oh shit.
I love it. Okay, this was fun. Let's stop.
But he's not real tall.
He's not.
Holy shit.
He's just.
But
right.
you love tall. You always said you were going to get a real tall, and then you.
I never ever said that.
Okay.
She said as long as they were taller than her.
Okay. Is that what it was?
I
okay.
have always dated everyone I've always dated. Has been.
If you took my pulse right now, it's probably running about 140. I got the guy's name in my head. No, I won't say it because
Out loud.
No, I
When
won't.
we're off air,
No,
and
I
I'll tell you
won't.
if you're right.
No, I don't want to know. That's the fun of it because I don't care. Because if I'm right, then ego comes in. I don't care when I start
How
doing.
about if you write it down and I'll look? You don't have to say it outright.
No, because that's
and
when
I won't even tell you.
Listen,
Yeah, let's
this
do
is
that.
not a
That'll be
card
fun.
game.
I know,
I'm not
but
some.
I just want to know. Just do it, and then I'll
No.
tell you. Come on.
I'm gonna write dick on there.
She's gonna say, "Yep."
Oh, DICK. What? Write his name?
Yeah, write his
I've already forgotten it.
No, you haven't.
You really think I'm kidding? I know you would. Hang on, just give me a minute. Well, when it comes, it comes. Because then the minute I start second guessing myself is the minute I'm off. But it was a very usable name. Like whatever the name was, it wasn't Matt because it was not Matt.
Okay.
Is it Matt?
No, it's
Okay, see that's where I get fucked. Because the reason at first I was going Matt, and I said no, there's no way because I would have known because of Trish, and you would have said something, and that was the filter I didn't run through.
Mike is Trish's husband.
It doesn't matter. It was M's.
Yeah, it's not.
So it's not
M.
M.
It's not an
I
M.
know. Don't do that because it's like I'm getting hints.
It's not.
I know it's an R.
Okay. Well, this was fun.
You didn't say if I was right or wrong.
You told me not to. That it would hurt your ego. So
No, I didn't say it would hurt my ego. It would feed my damn ego. I don't ever want to know if I'm right or wrong.
Same thing.
No.
Hurting the ego is the.
And you know what? Next time we're on,
just write it down.
I will. I will. No, you know how I like to do you.
I know.
So what I'm going to do is,
the piss out of me.
that's why I'm not telling you. I haven't forgotten the name. I'm lying to you.
I know
but
that.
I will about 3 days from now. I'm going to send you
in the freaking face.
I'm going to send you a song that may have his name in it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I know.
There's a song out there.
No, there's actually not.
There is.
Nope.
ChatGPT can write it like that.
No.
You have no idea what can be done now. That would be so much fun. Listen, I love you I love you as being a person, but I love you also representing our community.
I love you doing this. I love you telling stories, bringing people on. I just love it. I love it that you've challenge people just to.
This was a vision right here.
I love it.
I rolled Dave through here in a cart, and as we
In
were
a cart.
I mean,
A wheelchair.
A wheelchair. He had his.
You didn't have your prosthetic.
No.
It was right before I had surgery.
Yeah.
Because I had surgery the day this place opened.
Yep.
Were you terrified about having that prosthetic?
About having a prosthetic? No.
I had to cuss him.
But
I walked in the
saying the words, yes, cut my leg off, yes, it terrified me. Because I knew my whole life was going to change.
Did it?
Oh, yeah.
For the better?
Health-wise, yes.
Oh, he looks so much better. He was dying.
Health-wise, yes. As far as all the things I'd love to do.
That's the...
I looked at him and I said, cut your fucking leg off.
What things can you not do that you could do?
All the sports I used to play.
Oh, man.
But I mean, were you doing that?
And you think I had
golfing
calves?
and stuff? I golf.
You can golf with the prosthetic.
Whole different thing.
Oh, wait, you realize he has no toes on the other foot. and then the bottom of his foot's shaved like a boat. So he has no balance.
no balance.
That's why you always see him like reset. Because he
like I was watching, it was crazy. I was watching Stilts from the Bananas.
Yeah.
And it made me realize that I'm the same because he says when he stands, he constantly has to move,
Right.
or you lose your balance.
Right.
Because it's hard. Think about yourself.
You don't sleep with that on, do you?
No. But think about yourself not being able to move your ankle to balance yourself.
But you would make love with that on, though, because you need that for like pushing motion. I mean, you got to get some, right? I'm just, yeah. I mean, you would, like, if you get up on your toes or something like that, right? Is that too much?
I don't know.
Why did y'all just leave me hanging like that?
No,
I don't know.
I
I was
mean,
thinking.
That's that awkward curveball.
I was thinking.
I was thinking about it.
I'm not going to
I mean,
demonstrate.
I don't really. I just want to throw this out there, though.
He had great calves, by the way. If you think my calves were big, you should have seen his.
He had great calves.
They
I
were,
believe it.
No, they were ripped. Yeah, he hates me now.
Yeah.
I mean, do you? You should have to answer that question because now my brain has gone there. Just tell us yes or no. I can't look at you while you answer it, though.
What's that?
He didn't even hear it. You ask again. We've lost the audience. There's nobody watching anymore, by the
No.
way. Let's get out of here.
Okay, bye.
Listen, no, don't you leave yet. Remember, until you leave and I go like this, we're hot. Okay? Catherine, serious. I'm not fucking serious. Let's get out of here. Episode
Bye.
34, Katherine Wills, Clay County Vice President of the Clay County Chamber. We love her, but she's much more deeper than that.
This was fun.
Yeah, she's
This
coming
was a good
back.
Conversation.
Trish is
yeah.
coming back. We're going to get us a little powerhouse of ladies that get in here and speak and share and have some fun. We'll see you on episode 30, what, Dave? 35. 35. Let's go.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
Fun.
I learned to stay strong. Concrete
We're
in the
hot.
dirt I was raised
We're
on.
still on.
Know how to
We're
put in
still
work.
on. Oh, you
Grinding
can,
all
we're
day,
on.
you know
We're
it's
still
game
on. Don't say anything.
Elvis leading the
Running, yeah, we stay alive. Ain't gotta look nowhere else. All of this greatness inside.